kind of not
Shut up,
fluffy
shut up,
bird
shut up,
wings
shut up,
like an
shut up,
angel.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh wow, we
whoa.
are. No wonder you were telling Mason to shut up. He almost spilled the beans.
He almost ruined it. Oh my god.
shut up,
All right,
Mason.
hold on one second. This is. I sound like a fucking robot. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Beep.
We're not sponsored.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm suffering.
Okay, cool. Now I can hear
I
myself
am-
and I don't sound like a fucking robot. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Asteon the Third Eye, an Untold Realms story. My name is Briar. I am a little shit. I play a little shit. And I'm everyone's favorite mistake, so, hello. I don't know where we left off, so could somebody please give me a nice recap?
Word.
Next shift, go.
Doing my duty. Alright.
He said duty.
So,
My fucking God.
our previous session kicked off with us exiting the monolith and seeing our old friend. Actually, no, we didn't see Turn Invisible Boy. I
We
think he might
found
be missing
Piddle.
right now. We
Might
did
be.
find
Valens
Piddle.
is missing.
You found Piddle.
Yeah.
Valence was missing. Piddle was kind of traumatized.
So we step out and we find that whole area around us has been glassed. Piddle let us know some stuff about how they saw somebody flying through the air with a bow and arrow, and my character was able to identify it was probably the... How am I forgetting the name of them?
Denizen of creation.
Denizen of creation. I'm literally the person writing the lore. And my character is able to recognize that. He told the rest of the party, and we're all collectively like, dang, that's kind of spooky. And then we followed a crawling trail of the old man back to town. And then we got on a train to head back to try and collect our reward, which we better be getting paid for. We all had some interesting items when some dude in the train showed us how to use the D12 looking gems. And Lumi obtained what seems to be an artifact of a god. Or like
Literally
an outer
the god.
Yeah.
It's the All Mother's Eye. That's what you got.
It's
Yes.
just as you
God,
do.
it's fuck.
And
Felix
so
was a little
we've
shit
all
as
been,
usual.
Then we all had some little roleplay moments on the train, and as we're all riding back to where we came from, we had a visitor crash into the party. Literally crashed through a wall. It's the shark guy from before. Remember him? And then somebody else swung in and kicked him right back out. Hopefully, we won't see
Oh, yeah.
him again. Foreshadowing. And that leaves us to where we are now.
Just
All
a
right.
quick announcement. We may be off next week, depending on some stuff. I just may need a break next week because it's kind of in between acts and I need to do some preparation. So we might be off next week just to give me some time to recover from shit. But other than that,
If you'd like something to blame for this, look no further than capitalism itself.
I blame capitalism.
Who doesn't blame capitalism in this society?
I blame my body just
Same.
refusing to
That's fair.
do anything.
I'm blaming
Next-
the heat at the moment because it's killing me here.
Next week, it's just all the women of Asteon, and we just do like some painting nails and gossiping about the boys of Asteon. It's gonna be great.
So, boys!
Just a
Do you, like,
full
like
stream
anybody?
in character. Just a full stream in character, real time, like role playing, just like girls talk.
Girl
Just,
talk,
like,
girl
4
talk.
hours.
Ansel gets the
sleepovers.
honorary lesbian post, so he gets to get in.
Wait, who?
Yes.
Ansel.
Ansel's the
Ansel.
honorary lesbian.
Kagan just watching it from outside the window, like
No.
No,
No,
Kagan's
In the
not gonna be a
background.
part of it. No. The old
No.
grumpy gets to go in a corner, try and cheer the fuck
he's,
up.
No, he's gonna
No,
be
no, no,
watching
no.
us from outside the window.
You hear Kagan snoring from the room over.
Oh my god, he really is an old man. Okay. One more thing before we actually start the D&D campaign. I really want Kagan to do like that old man sneeze at some point where he just like tilts his head back for a solid 5 seconds and then it's
Hagen? Okay.
Sorry, I
I
just got this
did
mental
math.
image of Ansel doing the I'm a material girl bit.
I'm a material girl.
Hagen is not that old. He's like only 50 or something.
Yeah.
That is
He
old.
appears to be only 50.
That's
Wink.
not old. That's not that old. That's like middle age.
Yeah, and middle-aged men still do the fucking grandpa sneeze.
That is how old
I
my
do
dad
the
is.
grandpa sneeze.
Mine too. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
It's almost like we're very
samesies.
similar in
I
age.
really need to start the game now. Okay. All right. Lumi,
All right.
you got something to say?
Oh,
Oh.
I was just gonna say, like, as a last thing, there's still a computer on a throne. That would be nice.
Yeah, she's got a computer and a throne. I need money for a plane ticket to go back to my house. Please give us money. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Please. Please.
I'm full on kidding. However, if you would like to donate to Untold Realms, any money made during this stream does go right back into it for art and shit like that. If you want to donate to either myself or Luby or Socks or anybody out here, you can go to their personal Twitter pages. They should be right underneath their names. So if you are feeling generous, you know, we all have our own individual pages.
Be responsible too.
I don't
Be
have
responsible.
First.
Rent, food, bills, all that comes first.
You
Anyway,
can meet me in a sketchy
alive.
alleyway in like a random location.
see, now I just want to do that and bring you like 3 Earth dollars and a button and see what happens. All right, we need game time now. All right, let's do it.
Angels, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Okay.
Okay.
So, as this all happens, and you see this older man walk through the wall, and Felix recognizes his voice. All of you recognize this older guy. And then you all start to experience some memories, starting with Kagan. Kagan, when you were younger, you were a part of a traveling band of a fellowship. And on one day when you were around 15 to 18, you're in Elthmar. And you saw this long line coming from this shop. And then you saw the name Sigmund Kraus. And an explosion of happiness went through your mind. You recognize this man as a brilliant artist, poet, an author, and a philosopher. And you just knew that you had to meet him. As the line dwindled down, you finally got to the man, and you could see he was looking tired, but he looked up at you, and it's with a twinkle in his eye. He just goes, "Wow, you're tall."
Well, I'm not fully grown up yet, so still got more to grow.
He gives a little chuckle and goes, "About how tall you think you're gonna get?"
Well, my dad over there, he points over towards a very, very more tired looking full orc. Well, he's about 9 feet. So I'm thinking just below that somewhere. But hey,
He
who
kinda
knows? Maybe
Just
I'll grow
mouth
taller than him.
agaped. He's just like, "Wow, that's pretty tall."
Hey, we're not full orcs for nothing.
Do you have anything you'd like me to sign or anything?
Well, no, I don't have any specific book of yours to sign. I've just heard a lot about your philosophical ideas and thought them interesting.
He kind of smiles greatly, and he goes, "You know what? What's your name?"
Kagan.
Kagan. Sigmund Kraus, and he extends his hand to shake yours.
Yep, he shakes his hand.
I'm kind of done here. Do you want to take a second and just go on a walk with me?
Yeah. 1 second. He turns around to his dad, and in Orcish, he just hollers at the top of his lungs, "Hey, Dad! I'm gonna be late to camp!
Okay, son, don't die!
I won't!" And then he turns around and he goes back to comment, Yeah, let's go on a walk.
So, Sigmund Kraus stands up. He's pretty tall for a human. He's about 7 feet tall.
Well, shit, you're tall.
Good genetics, I guess. But
At this point?
he grabs his little satchel of books and everything, and just walks out. And he gestures for you to follow.
Yeah. Kagan walks along, beginning a conversation about different philosophies and points of his point of view on Numa and Drift, especially.
You all walk up to a sandy hill, and he just sits down and he goes, "You know, Kagan, life is it's beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
I'm getting married soon."
Really?
just-
Congratulations!
Yes. Thank you. It's quite a change, but she has quite the same view as I have in life. She always tells me just to pursue happiness with diligence.
Sorry.
And
Just to confirm, this is with the guy who busted into this train carriage and
Yes.
started swinging sharp things around and threatening people.
this is
right?
quite a bit in the past. Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had a real moment there.
It's a
of just-
memory.
Is this a literal current conversation?
No, it's
No,
it's
Apologies.
just a memory from
Kagan here is
Way in the
15
past.
years old, while in current time he's 51. So
Gotcha.
quite the time. Yeah. Kang looks at man and or Kraus and says, "Well, you seem a little bit nervous." But I suppose that's just what happens when you're getting married, right?
Yes. But Kagan, point about all this is you have to do in life what makes you happy. And that's why I do all this. That's why I write. That's why I draw. It's what makes me happy. My family is what makes me happy. They're my inspiration for everything, Kagan. You're
Kagan.
quite a bright young kid.
Thank you. I'd like to think I have a bright future ahead of myself, especially in the hunting business. I mean, that's where I have most of my experience.
Kagan, I want to... He takes out a little book with bound leather and everything. Kagan, this is my own poetry book. It's not published or anything. It's just what I write in whenever I get free time, and I want to give it to you.
Really? That's very kind of you.
You know,
He sort of pats his pockets for a quick second. You know what? Here, I have 2 of these. And he pulls out a dagger made from the tooth of a large and dangerous beast.
Kagan, no, you don't have to. This is my gift to you.
Well, this is my gift to you.
He kind of chuckles a little bit. All right, Kagan. I'll accept it.
Perfect.
You take this poetry book and you remember me, and I'll take this knife and I'll remember you, because I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again someday.
Oh boy.
The All Mother guides us.
Yeah.
Pleasant evening. Thank you. And he waves as he begins to do a light saunter back towards camp with the book as he's opening up the book and starts reading through it as he walks back.
The next people who remember this man are both Lumi and Ansel. Lumi and Ansel, you two, were very young at the time, but Ansel, you had a habit of sneaking down to the council chambers and listening, putting your ear on the door. And one evening, about 15 years or so ago, well, more than that, about 20 years or so, you were about 5 years old, and you were up to your business of pressing your ears against the wall, and you could tell that this was a heated conversation. And you could hear the voice of a man that you couldn't quite know, but you listened to a lot of stations growing up, and you heard this man's voice narrating stories before. So you were quite confused. You kind of recognize this as the voice of Sigmund Kraus, the famous author, poet, writer. But you had no idea what he was doing here, and you could tell that he was upset. And then you could see Lumi come up to your side.
Jeez. What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
I mean, what's new? Hey, listen in. I think this is, doesn't this sound like they're listening to a recording of, the writer?
Well, Illumi listens in.
You could tell that this man is not very happy. You catch the words of, "If you don't help us, who will?"
I don't think it's a recording. But if it is, it's not one of the ones we've heard before.
This must be one of those adult stories. Let's keep listening.
And then you hear loud stomping coming your way.
Oh, never mind, hide.
Hi.
And then the door bursts open, and it is the man himself, Sigmund Kraus.
Does he see us, or do we manage to hide?
Roll a stealth check. With disadvantage, because you're children.
Kids who don't have any special powers.
Wait,
You get disadvantage on everything.
Do they just want to raw dog it because they're basically civilians?
He said disadvantage. That's a 4.
Fair enough.
That's a 2.
I do, oh boy.
He looks down at you all and goes, "Oh, hello, children."
Are you that writer?
Yes, I have written a lot in my time.
Oh, okay. We were just looking for the bathroom, right, Lumi?
Yeah.
Do you kids want to hear a story
In the morning would be better.
in the morning? Okay. Tell you what. I'll meet you at that little cafe down the corner, and I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
Okay. All right. He kind of pats you both on the head and walks off. Then later the next morning, he was waiting at the cafe for you both, like he said.
I'm down to go listen to the story.
Do you both go to-
to look at side chat.
Just don't look at side chat,
You both
5 head,
go
it's
to
that
the
easy.
cafe to listen to the story.
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
Just don't look at 5 head. Don't look at chat, 5 head, it's that easy. Fuck.
Just don't look at 5 head.
Just don't look at 5 head, chat, it's that easy.
Just don't look at side chat. Yeah, totally.
I need a drink.
Can you both do a perception check for me, please?
Disadvantage still?
No, you have regular on this.
Okay, so just normal.
Yes.
Where the fuck is perception? Apparently Olivia as a child could not see shit!
This bitch need glasses.
And
On
so
this side chat,
you
I
can
got
tell
17.
that you could tell that this man is very distraught right now. He looks very sad, which is quite the opposite of what you have seen in pictures and how he's normally portrayed in media.
Maybe he's mad that we're late? Did he say a time last night?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, let's just hurry in.
And they're going.
He kind of sees you both and goes, "Ah, hello. You have made it."
Yeah, so
And he
what's
kind
the
of-
story?
He has a plate of cookies and everything. He's not creepy, I swear.
Fuck yeah, cookies.
If you need to say that, that's not a
Here,
good
children.
indicator,
That's
my
what a
guy.
creepy person would say.
Hello, children. Have some cookies.
All
I'm
I'm
not suspicious at
saying-
all.
Is that this fucker is kind of dressing up in a pedo bear outfit right now, and all I can hear is the song that usually plays when people look up
Yes.
pedo bear.
Let's not sing it because that's going to get us in so
Anyways.
much trouble.
Exactly.
He goes, "Once upon a time, there was a man and a fair who lived in a town, in a valley. This man had a lovely wife." Okay! Is that better?
That's much better. Much
This
better.
man had a lovely wife and a lovely son. Then one day, this man had to go and leave them for a day to journey to another town. Then, when he came back, everything was gone. There was no more town, no more family. And when that man saw who did it, took it upon himself to get justice. And that led to that man becoming a completely different person. And that's where that story ends for now.
Are you still writing it?
You could say that.
Well, I can't wait to hear the rest of it.
Thanks.
Me as well. And he pulls out a little note card. And he goes, "Lumi, this is... I like to bake on the side, and this is the recipe for my famous cookies. I'd like you to have it."
Thank you. I will learn it. I will make them.
Yeah. And he gives it to you and just gets up and just walks away.
I'm still
sure
just
the story
eating
will have a
cookies.
happy ending.
They are very good cookies. I'll let you know that. Felix.
Would you leave any?
As soon as you hear this man's voice, you have a memory. You had been locked in your room for days on end, and you hear a knock at the door.
I have to play this like young Felix who isn't bogged down by life and hasn't learned anything from the circus. Okay. Felix, grumpy as shit, but knows it's gonna get worse if she doesn't listen, will stand up from her bed where she's basically just been kind of on her side, scratching at the wall, like doing little doodles in the fucking brick or whatever that it's made out of. Will sigh, push herself up off the bed, and walk towards the door and open it, essentially. Or try to.
The door opens, and you see Sigmund Kraus standing before you. "Felicity, I have been told that you have not eaten for several days. You need to eat something."
He looks at him for a second, just kind of... What's the word? Like, she looks at him from up under her, like, under her eyebrows, so she's kind of glaring at him, just shrugs and goes and sits back on the edge of her bed, kind of crisscross style.
He brings in a soup and sets it down on the table, then sits down on a chair across from your bed. "Felicity.
Hmm.
I I know what we ask is a lot, but you are really our only hope. And all we need is just some cooperation.
Well, then bring Fenrir back in.
He kind of pulls out his beard for a second and goes, if I just, Felicity, you'll get to see Fenrir tomorrow if you practice with your powers. That is all I ask.
But miss?
Promise.
Fine. And she will take the soup bowl and reluctantly eat it.
Good. I understand how you feel, Felicity.
Fuck off with that.
I know what it's like to lose your family. That is why I do what I do. That is why we have to dismantle the Empire.
I'm gonna kind of stop for a second, swallow what she had in her mouth, and look up at him and kind of tilt her head. And she looks like she's debating how to respond to it. And she's grumpy, and she has not eaten for a bit. She kind of looks at him and swallows and goes, "And will it really be worth it?"
Well, it's hard to say right now, Felicity, but I believe the world will be a lot better place for it.
Felix
No.
kind of looks at her, but she looks like she wants to say something venomous, but she just decides against it because he's kind of already promised her Fenrir, and she doesn't want to lose that, so she just kind of scoffs and eats again.
Now, Felicity, you eat, you get your strength, and then you practice, and I promise I will bring Fenrir to you tomorrow.
Don't break it.
I will not. And then he stands up and leaves. And he did what he promised, and he did bring Fenrir to see you for a little bit the next day.
Well, at least he wasn't a shit.
Rotsves,
Yeah.
you see this man. You last saw him about a year ago. And you went to see him on one of your days of training at the temple. And the priest there told you he is currently up at the hill. You knew that this was one of the days that you were supposed to meet him here. So you figured that he wanted to meet you at the hill.
Rotsvest will just nod his head towards the person who just spoke to him and just say thank you. And move towards the top of the hill.
As you get to the hill, you see your mentor crouched over some incense in a picture, crying softly. This hill overlooks a giant pit in the ground. And you have some memory that where this pit stood, once existed the town of Bunich.
Ross was kind of... Wait. Sorry. Did he say that, or did I just remember that?
You remember that.
Oh, okay. You sent me a message about this. How much do I know about him again? 'Cause I don't think I know Okay, yeah, he just walks up to Kraus and just looks to the pit. A great disaster.
Oh, Rothfuss, sorry. I forgot about our meeting today. That's a important anniversary for me. I should have canceled it. You're welcome to sit down with me.
He looks at Kraus just for a second, like tilting his head a little bit, but he will sit down. You must not interrupt your personal life for me if your training needs to be skipped today.
Rothfuss, you are like a son to me now, Rothfuss, and you are a part of this now with me. It's always been hard for me ever since the disaster happened. Do you know why I do what I do, Rothfuss?
He looks at the hole and says, some of the priests vaguely mentioned that it started with, well, this.
Yes. It started with Bunich. I was away fetching some stuff when I heard the noise, and I came back and I just saw this pit of black darkness consuming where Bunich used to be. And then I saw a figure in the distance. Do you know who I saw, Rothfuss?
No. Who did you see?
I saw Derwin II, brother to the Empress. The Empire had they took my family from me, Rothfuss. They were all I had.
Wait. The Empire sent one of their own and they did this?
The royal family themselves did this, Rothfuss. I don't know why, but I tend to find out.
And I thought you meant their ignorance when you said they caused us.
They did it.
As
They did this literally. I don't know why, but they did. Do you know what my wife used to tell me, Rothfuss?
you'll see Rothfuss visibly shaken, but not moving, like fully in shock. Like, oh, I knew this was bad. I didn't know it was this bad kind of look. And he will slowly turn to Kraus and just ask, No, I do not. What did she say?
Her motto was to pursue happiness with diligence, Rothfuss. And after she left me, I didn't think I could ever be happy again. I thought either I could die and be with her again, or I could choose what could really make me happy and seek vengeance. I want to grab Derwin II's son and rip his heart out from his chest right before Derwin II. I want to take from Derwin II what he took from me. I want to take his family, and I want him to watch their life drain. That is what would make me happy again.
Rotsvos will kind of stare back at the pit and just quietly, still very much in shock, say, "They didn't just take your family. There's so many more."
The Empire will pay, Rotsvos. And Rotsvos, it is time for you to go on a journey to seek your purpose in life.
You will look back at Kraus. Sorry, continue.
But before that, Rotsvos, I have someone I want you to meet.
Of course.
And he leads you back to the temple and towards the dungeons of the temple. Then he brings you to a dungeon, and in one of the cells is this frail man. Rotsvos.
Oh, don't do it.
This man's name is Fenrir.
Oh my god! Oh.
Fenrir's sister was the only one who could save us. And a while ago, she abandoned our cause. I need you to find felicity for me, Rotsvos.
Why would she abandon us?
She didn't believe in our cause, even though I told her what the Empire did to us.
He will look at Fenrir, look back at Kraus, and just say, "And of course, I will bring her back."
Good. Now, my child, go seek your purpose.
He will do a... Actually, he'll do a bow and just say, "Of course, where should I start?"
Start in the pools. They should show you what you need to do.
Very well. Thank you. I will not disappoint you.
And that brings us back into the present day. You see this older, but very strong and tall-looking man standing before you, with a bunch of soldiers surrounding you all.
Kagan's gonna take a moment to really look at the man before he really recognizes that that is indeed Sigmund Kraus. Sigmund. Is that you?
You look familiar. Ah, Kagan.
Hey, wait, you know this dick ass?
The years haven't been kind to neither of us, have they?
This dick ass.
So it seems.
In a sense, he sort of looks over to Narayan with his head a bit. In a sense, we met a long time ago.
Felix, having had flight PTSD moment and shattered her breakfast all over the fucking floor that's in between the cars, are there windows in the doors that separate the cars?
No.
No,
But there's
okay.
windows on the side of the cars and a big gaping hole on the side.
Okay. Felix is gonna kind of look around, and then she's going to kind of lean over the edge. I'm assuming this is kind of how normal train cars work, how there's like a very, very small area to walk in, and you could just kind of like peek around the edge of the car. There's not like walls. Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna peek around the edge of the cars, see that there's just this fucking hole in the car, and then she's going to, okay, another question. Does this car have a ladder on the outside of it?
It does.
I'm going to climb the ladder up onto the top of the train and crawl my way across the roof to like the edge of the hole that's been blown in. Let me make sure. Okay, so they're facing. I'm gonna guess the hole is kind of like. Hold on. Let me help chat out real quick. Just bloop and then fade. Okay, cool. Okay, so now chat can see. So is the hole here or here?
It's where this window is.
Which window? Can you ping it?
Right here.
Right there? Okay. So Felix is on the roof, kind of over that. Can I roll a stealth check to peek my head over the side to see?
Yes, you can.
Fuck yeah. Okay. I, once again, I'm going to have to use bullshit. Fuck it. I'm not opening another tab for this. We're just going to do stealth. Boop. Hey, 16.
Oh.
You successfully peek your head over the side.
Without being seen?
Without being seen.
Nice. Okay, so I gather that there are 1, 2, 3, 4. I could probably see about the 4 that are like right around and Kraus, right? Like I can't see these 2, or is the hole big enough where I can see those 2?
You can't see those 2, no.
Okay. Felix is gonna pull her head back up over the roof, try to calm her breathing a bit, and then she's going to reach into her boot and pull out one of her daggers and hold it against her chest and like psych herself up. Does anybody want to do anything before I almost fuck up?
I have a few words.
Okay.
Ansel, do you want to go first?
No, you first.
All right. I assume based on how you were hollering that you have business with Rotfuss over there and us. One that we don't seem to be particularly...
Rotfuss is my mentee. Well, I kind of adopted him.
And we can't really decline your invitation, is this correct?
Well, you could choose to, but if you would hear me out on why I need your assistance.
Paga's gonna look out around to everyone else. How is everyone else reacting to this?
Sure.
Listen, man, you kind of broke into a moving train with a bunch of just random dudes at your side. It's not conducive to immediate trust. Do you get what I mean?
Do you realize how many people are after you right now?
I mean, I am pretty desirable, so...
Your group is the most wanted people within the Empire.
Since when?
Since you conquered the first monolith.
That's a good
point. Yeah, we did the job that they told us to do.
Yeah,
wait.
Go back
Wait.
to get stuff.
Did you just say first?
Yes, there has been a second monolith that has appeared within the Vidalian Kingdom, and that is why we seek you out.
Oh my gods.
No.
Now I remember where I seen you before. Did you ever finish that story?
I'm working on it.
Story?
I'm like...
May I
Oh,
interject?
The story... Yes, you can interject.
Yes, it makes sense right now.
Okay. While Ansel has him a little bit distracted, I'm going to call upon my powers of the circus. And I am
Hell
going
yeah.
to attempt to... Exactly. I'm going to attempt to drop down behind Sigmund. And basically, I'm going to put my knife up against his throat. Actually, now we're not going to do that because he's probably way taller than she is. She's going to put her knife in the center of his back, is what she's going to do.
He is heavily armored, but you're welcome.
It's more of a threat than it is actually a danger.
Okay.
He just hears a and just feels a knife pressed against his back.
What do I need to roll for that?
Do a dex check with a DC of 16.
A dex check with
the
DC of 16.
You can do acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Okay, good, because I'm kind of proficient in that. All right, here we go. Please.
24!
24!
Yes. You successfully do that. Do you say anything to Sigmund Kraus as you do that?
She will basically kind of shimmy slightly to the edge. Like, she's holding on to the edge of it. She's got both feet kind of raised up. And then she will drop and swing herself inside, put the knife right up against his back. And she's not going to say anything. She's just going to put it right up against his back.
Oh. Felicity, is that you?
Did he look back at her?
Felicity?
She's just assuming. He's just assuming because he knows that she was in the group.
Oh my god. Get out.
You haven't even heard my proposal yet.
I don't care what your fucking proposal is. Get out.
But I have your brother, Felicity.
Her entire spine is just gonna, like, tighten.
Sigmund, you're losing me here.
Are you all familiar with the town that was Bunich?
Would I be...
Kind of.
I know it no longer exists.
Now, do you know why it no longer exists?
Sounds like you're about to make a heavy accusation that I expect you to have proof for if you want anyone to believe it.
No, I have proof, all right.
Something about a hole opening up. Sinkhole, what I heard about?
It was the Empire that destroyed that town. It was Derwin the Second.
Are you still on about that, for God's sakes?
The strategist.
I don't know why he did it, but I
because
have a
he
feeling
didn't,
it has to
you
do with
fucking
these
quack!
model- Felicity, I have never lied to you once.
That does not mean you are my ally.
Now,
Do you mean to tell us that one person destroyed, what, like a city?
he had an artifact with him. An artifact in the shape of a skull.
Can I roll a deception check real quick for Kaga to stop himself to... Wait, no, hold on. Sorry. Has Kagan even seen the thing Noraya has?
You know she has it at this point, right?
You know she has an artifact. You don't know what it looks like.
That's fair. Never mind. I rescind my statement.
Listen, man. I think you're about to probably make a bit of a mistake here. Okay? You're the one who has burst into our fucking train and decided that it's your job to tell us off about some shit that someone else did. Okay? I would appreciate it if it was, a heads up preventing us from getting in worse trouble, but it doesn't particularly seem like it. It seems like you're trying to imply that someone here was involved.
Why would I imply that any of you were involved?
He
All I
doesn't
am
think we're
saying,
involved. He wants
we're
more
not
power.
involved. I want you all to go along with whatever the Empire's doing. But those monoliths, I think they have something to do with whatever Derwin did to Bunik.
So you want us to not only report to the Empire, but also to you?
Essentially.
Fuck no. Goodbye.
Felicity, you don't have a choice in this. I still have your brother.
Now,
I will not work for you, and I will get him out of your fucking clutches. And she will push the knife a little bit further into his back. It's not enough to actually break through his armor, but it's kind of like an angry child stomping their feet.
Listen, man, if you want to contract us, you're going to give us incentive to do this. You're going to give us incentive to do this work for you. And you're going to stop treating my fucking friend like shit.
Sigmund, why are you holding Felix's brother hostage? That is very unlike you.
I'm
Isn't it
assuming
kinda
Felicity
self-evident?
hasn't told you yet.
Keep your fucking mouth shut, Sigmund!
She has no... But she isn't forced to. If she wishes to share, she will share.
I
On
think I
her own
know what it
time.
is you're referencing.
I mean, isn't it
That is up
obvious?
to her, not you.
If it's a biological brother, then,
Oh, Felicity, by the way. Well, I fully believe your brother now. Your brother isn't what you are. But
What?
I figured out something else. You're not fully related.
Huh?
How does Felix
I'm going to
respond
count to
that?
3, and you're going to shut the fuck up. Don't think I believe anything that comes out of your fucking mouth. You're absolutely fucking mad!
I think I've figured out who your real father is, though, Felicity.
Real father? My father was a fucking alcoholic!
Oh. You wish that were true, Felicity.
Sigmund. Careful.
What the fuck
wish
are you
to endear
talking
yourself
about?
to us. You're losing us.
So, Felicity, haven't you ever wondered why you are what you are?
Choose your next words very carefully.
You have the blood of an Einwin in you.
I'm sorry, a fucking what?
Kind of looks to... No, not the right thing. Felix.
You have the blood of the royal family, and that is why you are what you are.
Yeah, none of
Think
that
you're
makes
saying
sense,
too
brother.
much.
Now, Felix. Or... Is that what you call yourself now, Felix?
It's a much better name than I ever had.
Well... You can change your name, but that doesn't change what you are.
Shut up.
Sigmund. Kagan shakes his head.
You have about 10 seconds before I start trying to slice you into fucking ribbons. Get off of this fucking train. Fuck you and fuck your contract and whatever you want. I'll get him out of your hands no one way or another.
Oh, Felicity. The only way you'll do that is by either ending up with yours and all your friends' death, or by working with me.
Who says that we want to go into another one?
I mean, if there's another, I'm definitely going in.
You can shut up.
Sigmund,
He
you
will
aren't
just smile back.
Sigmund, you aren't doing a great job of convincing us to work with you here.
You're really not.
You make it sound like he could convince all of us to go back into another one.
Do you all want to figure out what the Empire has in store with us all? Do you want that to come to fruition? Do you want a whole nother Bunich?
Some
But
of us
all
have
around
other
the
problems to
world.
deal with.
You caught us at a bad time, Sigmund. We have all personal problems we wish to deal with before considering anything else.
Do you
I
all
want-
want your homes to be destroyed in another Bunich situation by the Empire?
I
Get
prefer
think
my house
to
to
the
be
point.
intact.
Hey,
So, yes,
Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
He's wearing very heavy armor. It is
What
metal.
kind of heavy armor?
Is metal. Is metal.
like iron.
It's like-
Plate mail? Half plate?
Is it something heat metal would fuck up?
What does heat metal work on? Is it
Heat
just
metal
metal.
works on
Metal that
metal.
you can see.
Yeah, it
Or
could.
just
You could
includes
definitely
armor.
heat this up.
Any forged metal.
Is it possible to heat metal to a point where it doesn't cook him, but it is a fucking threat?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep that in mind for a bit.
Briar is reading my brain.
Okay. Felix is going to kind of back off of his back, and she's going to continue to keep her knife pointed at him, and she's going to kind of shift herself. I never even moved myself because I was like right here. She's going to kind of shift herself around to stand next to Lumi, still keeping her knife pointed at him. Like I said, get off the train.
You act as if you have any cards to hold here, Felix.
Really want to make a pun. I really want to make a pun. I'm not going to do it though. Anyway,
Oh.
she kind of tilts her head. What are you going to do? Tie us up and drag us off this fucking train?
What?
You know what? Any moment, I could have your brother tortured, beaten.
Keep your fucking hands off of him.
That shows what type of person you are.
Exactly.
Can I just say as well, Naraya has yoinked up her crossbow and is just leveling it at his head.
I'm
Dude,
the type of person
Can you?
who is willing to do anything for this world and to get justice I need.
Yeah, you need me. You need us to get justice for this world. You don't want justice for this world, Sigmund. You want justice for your fucking family.
Is that what
And this isn't what they'd want. You fucking know it. Imagine if I called up the spirit of your fucking wife and I told her what you've been doing.
I don't even care anymore.
I think that would be the problem.
Hmm.
You know what I'd do anything for right now is my breakfast. Excuse me, Mr. Sigmund, right?
Yes.
What do you usually drink in the morning?
You fucker.
Hazel.
Did you say something?
Yeah, he said
we
tea.
just said Ansel, give me a look of like,
Tea.
what the fuck?
Just a moment. Excuse me, gentlemen and ladies. And I go back here and just kind of meander over, looking for if there's any tea supplies or a kettle or something.
Yeah, there's some tea supplies.
Oh my
Or
god.
I pick it up and I turn around, bring it back over to this table, and I pop a squat. Just sitting right here. I can see everybody's a little hangry. It's the morning, you know? We just woke up. And there was a shark. Guy. How about we all talk this over a little more calmly? After all, none of us are really going anywhere with this train moving right now, so... Tea first. Maybe fight later? Maybe?
I'd prefer not to fight.
Same. I pour myself a cup of tea and a second one for him.
He picks it up and looks at you slightly. And oh wait. I'm gonna do a perception check for him. To see if it's poisoned or anything.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Paranoid fucker.
He got a nat 20.
Word. It is in fact just a cup of tea.
Okay, he's gonna sip on the tea.
And I sip on mine as well.
Man, I want in this like down moment, Kang's gonna gently place a hand on Sigmund's shoulder for a second, and with a genuine look of like sorrow, he's gonna say, "I'm sorry for your loss of family. I know how it is. I know how it feels."
I have been searching, trying to figure out a way to get vengeance. For all these years, that's all that motivates me anymore.
I can see that. Vengeance is a flame that burns strong. You know that as well as I do. But how long has it been now? You've been on this warpath. How many years?
It's been 21 years now.
Don't you think that you'll burn yourself from the inside first? I mean, you are not the same Sigmund I met 15 years ago.
It was
That
a lot
fuck-
more than 15 years.
Yeah, fucking
like-
sorry.
It was like 36
30.
years ago.
Yeah, sorry. You're not the same
Or can't
Sigmund I
count.
met 36. Ha ha ha. You're not the same Sigmund I met 36 years ago.
No, I'm a
That
completely
that
different
man,
person.
that man would not torture people.
You're right. But the vengeance is all I have now. It's the only thing that keeps me going.
Did you say life was beautiful?
Life, death, it's all the same.
There's still peace to be found without revenge.
What peace when the Empire rules over everything and they can do this again if they wanted to.
That's a good point. Well, I'm oathbound, so I'm down to help you out.
No, no, no. No, you're fucking
No.
not.
No.
What? What do you mean?
You're operating off the assumption that he's correct. The only evidence he has is that he saw a man with an artifact, whatever, standing at the fucking pit. That's his only piece of fucking evidence. Has he ever considered that maybe the fucking denizen of destruction, the bitch that he's been fucking brainwashed into worshipping, maybe she did it? Just a thought.
Oh, that's a good point. What did that pit look like anyway?
It's a pit. You fucking golden retriever.
When it,
Yeah,
when it was
it is a hole.
When I was first there, it was almost like a portal to another world. There was smoke and darkness everywhere.
A little closer to your mic, bud.
It seemed as if the power was coming from the relic to open this pit for whatever. Then, as it finished, the relic disappeared.
You still saying seemed. You still have no concrete, factual proof.
Wait, was the pit just like a hole, or was it like the edge was glowing or something?
You fucking paladin.
Why does it fucking
It
matter at this
completely
moment?
removed the town from existence and a good chunk of ground.
But listen, if it's like a blast, then that's just a big bomb. If it's like a perfect circle, that's more like, a portal kind of hole.
The Obashire region used to be flourishing with life, and ever since it opened, there's been nothing but death, decay, and destruction.
Yeah, you ever thought it's about that fucking religion that you people let take over? Just a thought.
The religion didn't start until after this death and decay started.
Exactly my point.
Is-
Again, I still say, what makes you think any of us want to go back into one of those fucking things? It fucked
'Cause you're
that
the
first
only
one
ones-
fucked with my head, so no thank you. I'm going to go get my mother the fuck out of jail. Thank you very much. That is
So
my
you're
goal.
telling me you would rather have the entire world be destroyed than go back into another one?
You speak to us like we are great heroes of old. You speak of us like we are champions of gods.
You are the only ones who have conquered the monolith, and everything changed once you did so.
And as you can see, it has had detrimental effects to people who have entered. It is not something to be trifled with, Sigmund. Many of us do not wish to return.
All I'm saying is the Empire might force you to. I won't.
Well,
But the Empire, they know that you have conquered the first, and they want to see them conquered.
then that is something we will deal with, Sigmund.
Okay, then how
Not-
about? No, you first, Lumi.
I'm not going back into one of those things.
How
I
about
hate to
this,
say
Chief?
it, but I don't think we have a choice at this point.
You hear a small growl come from Lumi, just like, fuck.
Listen, I don't like it any more than you do, but if he's fucking right, which unfortunately he has a tendency to be when it comes to the fucking Empire, I think we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Think about it. They have your mother. They have your land, right? Basically, at this point, we're stuck between a man who wants to torture my family and probably torture a lot more just to get to his fucking goal or whatever. And then we're also stuck between a giant empire that has killed lots of people through pollution and who will probably kill us too if we don't decide to do it. Kill your mother, take your land, and, I don't know, probably invade your kingdom or something. So, really, I don't think we have a fucking choice here. But I will say, fuck you, Sigmund, and you can go fuck yourself. We're gonna do this by ourselves.
I will
Well, I
say,
don't think-
if you just wanted to commission us to do this, geez, fuck, it would have made things so much easier for you and for us if you just sort of sent a messenger.
Or, don't show up threateningly, like.
Honestly, yeah, that's the big thing for me. Because see, I've still got my crossbow pointed at your head because I don't trust you to not try and stab us, despite the fact that you're telling us that other people want to stab us, or
Why
you know,
would I stab
do
the
similar.
people that I need?
I was
Well,
just about to
see,
say.
that's it.
Well, you
Why
ordered
would
it
you
on
go
me
with those
plenty
fuckers
enough.
then, pointing towards the other guys. What the fuck?
You've literally broken in to a moving vehicle with what, half a dozen soldiers at your beck and call, and then told us that you don't want to hurt us?
You expect the leader of Hale to move alone?
And
Okay.
in the same
Rascal,
breath,
we're gonna have
Everybody
words
shut up!
afterwards.
What do you want specifically to come from this meeting?
All I want is your knowledge on the monoliths and how they could relate to the pit.
Yeah, see, that's a problem here, bud, because we don't fucking know how they could relate to the pit.
You see, I was just about to say, they won't kill any of us until they know how we defeated the monolith. Or at least they won't kill all of us.
That still doesn't change the fucking threatening aura.
or the fact that he has multiple times threatened your sibling.
Well, there was that one bit at the very end where there was a bunch of glass surrounding the monolith.
Shut up!
Cancel!
What? It's out in the open. Everybody can see it.
I will absolutely put you to fucking sleep. Shut up.
And so I will freeze your lips shut. Please.
I like you. Anyway,
Oh, don't like me right now. I'm pissed off.
shut. Anyway, we've given you our answer. You are free to leave.
So that's a no then.
What are you gonna do?
Big capital.
Well then. Alright, gentlemen. You're free to leave. Go tell the capital to execute Plan B.
The fuck is Plan B, Sigmund?
And as the other people leave, oh, well, you see, Felicity,
Quit calling me that.
your brother is quite a good test subject.
What?
Yes, he, you know the stories of the White Sands, yes? And how it was
Vaguely.
the first place that the All-Mother touched.
Felix's
Let's just
hands
say-
kind of like tighten into fists, one around her dagger, and she's shaking.
Let's just say that the pure energy that is gotten from that place can do some remarkable stuff.
After he says that, Felix will... Is there anything currently between her and Dickless McGee here?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Well, Mr. DM, this is going to be the first time I've used this. Felix's hands shake and her eyes go a bit wide. And then they start to glow. And the tattoos that peek out from underneath of her shirt start to glow as well.
Kagan takes 2 steps back.
That's probably a
Felix?
smart thing.
Luffy's also gonna take a step back, just like, hey?
Ansel is just gonna sit there and watch while drinking tea.
Felix is going to take 2 steps towards Dickless McGee. Keep your hands off of my brother. And as she finishes the sentence, Her celestial revelation kicks in, and her radiant soul will pop out as two giant angel wings that are brightly colored pop out from behind of her back, and her tattoos and eyes are glowing brightly. These wings, they are pretty fucking big. They're about twice her own arm span. They start with this like deep blue that comes out of the bits on her shoulders, and they melt into sunset colors of purple and pink and orange and yellow. And in the sunlight coming in through the hole in the train, her feathers kind of shimmer just a little bit. And she is going to take a swing at him with her knife.
Sigmund is now fully laughing. You can tell this is exactly what he wanted, and that there was no plan B.
She's still gonna hit him with her knife. She's not.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, wait. Hold on. Before I do anything else, can I roll a perception check to see if she knows this is what he wanted?
Yeah, do it with disadvantage. But
disadvantage, you got it.
Everyone else has advantage on this.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you mean insight?
How the oh yeah, would it be
Perception or
insight?
insight?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I'll roll
do it.
insight
It's
instead.
still the same thing.
Okay, so a 16.
Luby's doing
18.
jack shit. Luby's having a fucking
Yeah,
off
Kogan
day.
knows exactly what's going on. Everyone else does not.
Okay.
Well, I know the deal with Felix. Do I have to roll insight as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing on what Sigmund actually wanted, and that the plan's not real.
Gotcha.
Plus, you get advantage there, Socks.
Yeah, you do get an advantage.
True, I do. Oh, shit. Fuck yeah. That's a nat 20 at coming out to 22.
Nice.
Yeah, Socks, you can kind of tell that this is suicide by Felix.
Suicide by Felix. All right. Yeah, she doesn't know that's exactly what he wanted, so she's gonna strike at him with her dagger.
Kaga's gonna be half a sentence too late. No, wait!
It's a 0
Yeah.
anyway. Oh wait, no, that's a damage type. Might be. It's still nat 1. It's a fucking nat 1. She's so blinded by anger that it's a nat fucking 1. Oh my god.
I'd like to make a move.
Okay.
Having realized what's going on, Naraya is going to close the distance and try and block Felix from attempting to strike again, saying, Felix, this is what he wants. He wants you to kill him. Felix, I need you to stop for a moment, please. Okay?
DM, what would this happen? She's still kind of blinding mad.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Oof, okay. What is it? Am I rolling a wisdom save against her, like, what, persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 22,
Hey.
nat 20. How did I get a nat 1 and a nat 20 back to back? What the fuck, roll 20?
You can
RG
choose what you
uses
want to
those.
do with this. Whatever
Okay.
you want to do with this, it's up to you.
See, there's two ways this could go, and both of them make me very happy.
Wait, you said Radiant Soul, right?
Yeah, Radiant Soul.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah, and that's why. What's the problem here, buddy?
Radiant consumption? Question mark? Is that what you have? No, sorry, never mind.
No,
don't worry about me.
It's the Protector class, I think, is what it's
Oh,
kind of under. Yeah.
okay, then never mind.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
You said Radiant Soul, my mind went, ooh, damage.
Magnus, Would you do me a favor and roll a d2? Like, just flip a coin for me, because I don't know what I want to do, because both of them could end really well or really bad.
Okay, let me just open Google.
Are you not able to just do a...
You
Coin flip is
one's
better.
heads, one's-
I know, but
okay,
it's really
fine.
fun if the DM does it.
It got heads.
I didn't choose something. Fuck. Do it again, real quick.
Whatever
I'm choosing tails.
It's tails.
Okay. All right. How sucks? Where is Naraya? Like, how? Like, what do you like? Where is she? Is she like blocking Sigmund? Like, what is she doing? I need to know the specifics real quick.
So let's say, because you're facing Sigmund directly,
Yeah, hit on.
Naraya has sort of come up next to you, facing towards you, and put their arm sort of across your body. Not physically, like, fully blocking your ability to strike, but, because, blocking off your ability to see him would probably make things worse. And open both of us up to being attacked. But more to just sort of put herself there, make her presence very known, and so she can say that to you, like, quite directly. So she's sort of, speaking at your face, instead of, just body blocking and whatnot.
Okay.
Because ultimately, she trusts you enough to not feel the need to have to, like, physically stop you from making, these choices or whatnot. She just wants to
That is a mistake.
try and bring you back to sense.
That is a mistake. She's blinding mad to the thought that they are going to hurt Fenrir in any form or fashion. And so you put your arm kind of like in between them, you said?
Yeah, so like it's like the way that she's positioned has her left arm going across you, with both of your left shoulders facing each other. So she's partially got her body in the way,
Okay.
but it's mostly open, barring her arm.
Okay. Yeah, she is not listening to you, and she is shouting at Sigmund in Celestial, kind of over your voice, talking to her. And she is shouting at him in Celestial, keep your hands off him, don't you fucking do it. And since you're kind of blocking her physically, I'm gonna cast Heat Metal. I'm gonna cast it. So she will look directly at his plate mail and cast Heat Metal on it.
So the metal glows, but this old man is the toughest fucking old man you've ever seen.
He made the DC, didn't he?
He looks just slightly annoyed by it, but he's just standing there.
Can I take a running start since the hole is like here, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I take a running start and punt him out of the hole? Since we're on a moving train.
Yeah, do a acrobatics check for me.
Yeah, he takes a running start and then runs up and just full on kicks him. Acrobatics, you said?
Yeah. You're gonna need to do an acrobatics. Okay, now do a strength check.
Oh, Lord, not an athletics?
Well, you need to do athletics to jump, and then strength to actually kick him.
Alright, so I actually need to do strength. Okay, well, 9.
Oof.
He kind of wobbles for a second, and then
Wait,
you just
can I
fall down.
Can I have advantage? Wait,
Yeah.
you said he fell down? Oh, well, can I have advantage with orcs being like,
Before you do
powerful
that,
people? Oh.
He goes, Coggin, I think you should have this back. And he takes the knife you gave him so long ago, and gives it to you.
Damn. Well, do I roll a quote unquote advantage?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
And he sets down his staff, and he looks at Rotsvus, and he's like, Rotsvus, this is for you.
Yep.
Punt
so,
him off the fucking train.
Quick
Yep.
question, is he saying all of this over the celestial shouting of a fucking
Yes.
angry Aasimar?
Yes.
I also like to imagine that he's saying this as like
Kagan
in
is
slow
backing up.
motion, Kagan is like slowly fly kicking towards him. He's just like he's gone to kick and he's just slowly sliding along the ground towards him.
It's also worth noting heat metal doesn't have a spell save DC for it activating. It has a spell save. It has a Constitution save for whether or not you drop an object if you're holding it.
Yeah,
but
he's
armor
just
is like you have to take it off.
he's just very leathered.
Oh, so he just doesn't
can-
take the fire damage. Oh, okay.
He takes some damage, but it just
doesn't matter.
doesn't
okay.
matter to him.
Oof. Motherfucker can
He's gonna
tank like
get punched
16
off the
damage
train
and be
anyways.
fine.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
I'm gonna, so the first one was
Rothfuss is-
16, right? So Kagan, you hit him, he wobbles a bit, but he's still on the train. He goes, Kagan, I'm going off the train anyways. You don't have to do this.
Good.
Kagan does it anyway.
Hold on. Can I do something just for pity's sake?
Yeah.
Petty's sake. Can I do spike growth on the ground where he's gonna go?
Just turn the ground into a
it's a
cheese
moving
grater.
train. May I just remind you, it is a moving train. So spike growth, where you put spike growth where he's gonna go, it's gonna go that way really fast.
It's like Minecraft logic.
What's my Minecraft logic?
I don't understand that at all.
You know when you have a flying machine and you place like a non-entity and it kind of just goes like anyways.
Yeah, nope.
All right.
Sorry.
Get it.
Yeah, no, Kagan shakes his head at, you don't need to do this. Kagan just shakes his head and then punts him. Like,
He just gives him another fucking kick.
You want to go for it again?
well, did the 15 not do it?
No.
Oh! 5 times the charm, baby!
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
Oh my god.
Does a 17 do that?
You kick him off, and he flies very like a slow-mo, and his head hits the ground, and blood pools out from him.
Fuck yes. Good. Fuck you.
And then you all see a bunch of glass form around him,
What?
and his
Huh?
body disappears.
What the fuck is with things in glass?
Told you. This was what he wanted.
Felix is still quite angry. And she's still in the Radiant Soul. She's gonna watch him just get fucking yoinked across, or yoinked out of the train. And then she's gonna kind of turn and look at everybody else, and as she kind of like scans everybody, her eyes fall on Rotsvus.
He just looks at you.
She looks you directly in the eye, calls you a fucking bitch, and she's going to fly at you. Like, whoop, like she's gonna try and tackle you over the fucking
Rasmus,
table.
do you want to pick up the staff?
Where
you're
did
diving.
he drop it?
Is right right here.
I mean, if she's
So-
tackling me, then not now, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
So you're flying over Ansel.
I'm going over the table at him.
I'm
Like-
right behind Ansel.
Yeah. Then sure, she's
Yeah.
gonna. Ooh! I've got wings. I can make this even better. As she tries to go over the table, I would like to also try to use a wing to knock Ansel out of the way.
I was gonna try and grapple you back to the ground to stop you.
You could absolutely do that. I'm not gonna stop you.
Word, let's how do you want this competitive roll to go?
Mr. DM.
Magnus?
So, okay, so you're moving him with the wing. I'm gonna do it strength for strength.
I'm going to try to use my wing to move Ansel out of the way as I'm like climbing over the table to get at Rock Boy.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for strength for strength.
Okay, strength for
Word.
strength. Saving throw or check?
Check.
Okay. Ooh, watch me fuck this up because my modifier is a nat one.
Makeship's got a
Whee!
12.
Oh!
The clown
you-
says "fuck you."
You
Ansel
barely
got
managed to
backhanded
scoot him
by a
aside.
wing.
I was busy drinking my tea and I couldn't grapple the leg. Oh, shit.
Grab her fucking foot. All right, I would like to English. I would like to tackle Rotsvoss.
All right, let's do. You have strength with advantage, Briar. Rotsfest, you just have strength. That's an 18.
Oh no!
I'll
Please
give
be
you
me.
advantage. That is a 5.
That is a 5.
tackle
Clown
this
fucking
man.
tackles you. Yeah, she's going to just right on top of him, and she's going to tackle him to the ground, and she's going to wrap one hand around his throat.
Shit,
boy.
shit.
Felix! Can we not yet?
She is speaking in I almost said Spanish, in Celestial to Rotsvoss, because she knows he can understand him.
Spanish Inquisition.
No one expects the clown Inquisition. Yeah, she's gonna put there it is. She's gonna put one hand around his throat and go, "You led him to us. You wanted this in Celestial."
How that was overshadowed by Kinky. Please say that again.
She said, "You led him right to us. You wanted this."
I led him nowhere. He has his sources. Granted, I would have told them, but I had nothing to do with this.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yes.
You want me to roll persuasion for it?
Yeah.
Were you speaking in Celestial? By the
Yes.
way, you were.
Oh,
Okay,
never
cool.
mind. I
Yeah.
don't know Celestial.
get
I didn't roll
fucked.
at all. Kagan is busy picking up the tooth dagger.
Okay.
Is he not understanding the language?
I do not speak Celestial.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you and I
So-
are the only ones that do. Before we start that again, she's going to
No, just kidding.
growl at him, and her wings are gonna like fluff up, kind of the way that birds do when they're trying to defend their territory, and she squeezes onto his neck as hard as she can. "You were going to bring me back. I knew that's what you wanted. You fuck."
I didn't even know who you were.
Liar.
He will kind of narrow his eyes and just say, "You really think I would have just been at your side, helped you out this much if I had known you'd been the one that escaped?"
She will only respond to that with a slew of celestial curses, and she will wrap her other hand around your neck and squeeze. Does anyone want to stop her? Please
Yes,
do not
absolutely.
allow me to
Yes!
kill my friend.
I would like
Yeah,
to tackle
literally.
you.
Probably a good plan.
I think
Uh,
we'll-
Walking over, just pick you up by the scruff.
I'm gonna. Well,
Like a
I
fucking
would
cat.
quite like to. I would quite like to do a lunge tackle
On who?
on
me.
On Felix.
Oh, I forgot
I
you
would
do it on
like
Ansel.
Bloomy to go and grab a hand, be like, "Okay, please, Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Acknowledge the rest of us are here. There we go. I gotta
No.
finish my sentence.
Do you want us rolling for these, Magnus?
To try to stop her? Yes. It's
What are
we
strength
rolling?
versus strength.
Strength v strength?
Strength v strength.
Would mine be at disadvantage? Because I'm not focused right now on her.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Since Naraya's like running, they should probably be the first one because Axel's
Oof.
just walking over.
Well,
Yeah,
I just rolled a
Noraya
nat
picks you
20
up like a
coming
little
out with
baby.
22. Yeah.
Baby!
Well, that's it. I've done so the way I would think of it is that she's lunged in, like grappled you with her arms around, like, arms around you, sort of pinning your arms to your sides, and just sort of holding on to you, just going, stop fucking.
Fucking?
Oh, I'm
can I
glad
do
that
a
broke
thing?
you out of it. Okay, cool.
No, that
you
was
say
not
that
her.
again,
That was me.
I have something
know.
I would like to do in this entire mass of confusion.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Well, since the staff is also dropped here, when I went down to pick down the dagger, I'm just gonna casually let the staff slide out of the hole behind me.
Oh.
Whoops, there it went.
Oh my.
So you want strength v strength to like grab a hold of her arm? Question.
Well, I've already.
Yeah, Naraya's kind
You
of already
grabbed
pulled
hold
me
of her,
off of
but
him.
like Lumia was still going
Yeah.
for an arm to try and like get her knowledge, like, hey, we're here.
That's true. So the way that I've grabbed her has been around her torso, pinning her upper arms to her sides.
So that leaves her arms free.
What
At least
direction?
her
Like, what
lower
are you
arm's
facing, Socks? Are you facing her chest or her back?
I'm assuming I'm facing her back, her chest. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because if you were, you'd be getting smacked by wings right now. Because the second you pull her off of him, her wings are going fucking nuts. Like they're knocking shit over.
Yeah.
This.
Hello.
You alive?
It's me.
Yes, I got distracted for a second. Sorry. Okay. So you're knocking over some shit right now, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So
Naraya's pinned me. She's got my arms pinned. She's pulled me off Rotsvest. My wings are fluttering and knocking shit over. Kagan has picked up the bone dagger and
I know exactly what I'm doing.
and
I'm not gonna
let
push it off.
Oh,
I'm gonna stow it in my quiver because I can do that. It fits a lot of things. So he just, while they're all struggling on the ground, he just sneakily just stuffs it into his quiver.
You stuffed
there it
the
goes.
staff into the quiver?
It's the quiver of Elonia. It can
My
fit
God.
a lot of, so it can fit arrows and staffs and longbows and what else have you.
Okay.
that's kind of awesome.
So
You have
it
stuffed the
disappeared.
staff into it?
Yep, there it goes. It disappeared.
I was gonna have Lumi grab a hold of Felix's arm to.
You could have her grab her wing.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot lighter than an
Grab onto
arm.
a wing. That thing's full of hitting things. That's gonna smack her in the face.
It might, but it's also a lot lighter than an arm because wings are hollow.
Okay, true. Okay, I guess
Although-
Lumi grabs onto a wing.
That is
I don't know what an
terrifying to
angel-
think of.
What, that you could easily break Felix's bones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty fucked. I don't know.
Anyways.
I'm not rolling against that. If Lumi wants to grab a hold of one of her wings, go for
Lumi,
it.
do you want to grab the wing?
Yes.
You have grabbed the wing.
I'm gonna help Rotsvoss up now that he no longer has a person on top of him. I'll just offer him a hand.
Okay. Rochus, what do you do?
Rosvus will look at Ansel, look back at Felix, take his hand, like, surprising amount of strength.
Yeah, that was very unexpected. You might want to stay behind everyone else for a bit. You know why she's mad at you?
I was only paying half attention and I still know why. My mentor was torturing her brother.
Oh, that will do it. And he was your mentor, right?
Yes. The leader of our religion.
Oh boy.
Kagan's eyes goes wide and he curses himself.
And he kind of looks back to where the hole was, realizing that the staff is now gone. Not knowing where the fuck it went, because he didn't pay attention to that and couldn't. And he just said, words. I had them in my head. Where the fuck did they go?
I ate them, just like the staff.
They went out the window, just like fucking Sigmund Freud. I mean, Kraus.
What? Sigmund Freud. Oh my god. Okay, may I make a quick suggestion?
Is it a bathroom break?
After Yasha says what Rotsvas is about to say towards the missing staff, may we
can
break
do
so I
anything.
can take a fat piss?
Yeah, after Rutsfus does his thing.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Word.
He will look at the hole and just say, and he just made me the next one.
Oh my god!
Kagan.
What?
Kagan start. Oh my god.
What?
Piss break first, but holy shit.
Okay,
Wait,
we
what?
need a piss break, and I need to process what he fucking just said.
Yeah,
Holy
we're doing a piss break.
fucking shit! What the
Word.
fuck? Hello, chat. Welcome back to Asteon. Apparently Magnus hid a ball of chocolate in the map, and I found it, and I'm God. So, thank you.
Yes.
Alright, let's get back into the game.
Hell yeah.
It's right there, by the way, chat. I found it first.
Previously, Rotsva just said, I guess I'm the successor or something like that. Rotsva, what did you say?
And I'm the next.
He
No,
made me the
the
new
next.
one. You
Made me
fucking
the next.
clowns.
Okay. Picking up from that.
You mean leader of like the entire thing?
He will kind of like tilt his head just a little bit, a bit confused and slightly in shock. And was like, I mean, that's what that staff stood for.
What staff? And Ansel turns around to look.
Yeah, you see Ross was also scanning the floor, like trying to find it. And then his eyes widen and he just says, oh no, don't tell me it just fell off as well.
Something tells me they won't be losing that thing anytime soon. Honestly, I'm not even sure that that guy is dead.
Hmm.
He is not.
Exactly.
Or-
All this effort just to take a tumble off this thing with a smile on his face. Yeah, right. He would have put up more of a fight.
But that's not the purple worm in the room. He says, looking over towards Felix with her
Purple
wings.
worm in the roof.
Oh, good point.
Socks
Laura, I
might
wish
wanna
there
move
was a
your
reward for
character.
finding the chocolate. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
What did Purple say? I'm sorry.
I said Socks might want to move their character over to where Felix is, because we're both
gotcha.
all the way under Felix.
Okay, cool. Felix is no longer screaming at this point, but she is still trying to break out of Naraya's special hug. Oh, shit. Quickly, I will be
that
right
was
back.
yesterday.
Oh, whoa. Hello?
Oh.
I will be right back. I need to go greet my mother. She just got home. Give me like 5 minutes. I don't know. Discuss D&D conspiracy theories for a second.
So, if any of you folks are heading to PAX Australia, there's a very good panel called, I think it's called Crit or Miss, being hosted by my friend Kate O'Sullivan from Dungeons and Doctorates. Can highly recommend it, and she'll also be doing her fringe show while she is there. But all of you are Americans, so I'm not sure it'll matter that much.
Yeah, I won't be able to visit.
All of us are American. I think you're forgetting that.
Canada's a
I-
part of that
I re-
continent.
I
no,
refer
no, no,
most
no.
of-
America,
I'm pointing
South
at the other two.
America.
For what
Okay,
it's
Magnus,
worth,
I'm pointing at the German and the not in America angels.
I'm mostly referring to chat. For what it's worth, there. That was addressing
Fair enough,
chat.
but
I know
I'm
where
still
you guys are
saying,
from.
do not just say most of us are American.
Oh God, no. That's fucked. That's horrible. It's like people calling me English. I'm fucking not.
I'm fighting
Welsh
so hard right
bitches.
now from doing the funny.
Okay, D&D stuff. Would you all agree that Earth Genasi species are similar to Dryad creatures from Alex? What do you guys think?
I think
From
they're made of
Alex?
cheese. I think they're made of
dryads
various
are-
foods.
I
Like
think
you got the
dryads or spiders. Hold
chocolate
on, let me Google this.
ones, the cheese ones,
Mm.
the
Dryad
other
creatures?
flavored ones.
Talking about dryad
Oh,
creatures from like Skyrim, the tree things.
Purple, I think, yeah, there's Dryads, which are the
Oh,
forest
okay.
tree people, and I think you're thinking of Driders.
Yee, my bad. Hey,
I'll
hey,
say
it is
these
still the
things.
same fucking-
Yeah, these seem pretty similar. They're just not considered like a fairy. They're just
Okay, what
like
is this?
acclimated to their realm, whereas these things are like acclimated to the Feywild. They're like part of the
Yeah.
trees.
That is a giant piece of paper.
Why?
Do you want to read the giant piece of paper, Coggin?
There's a giant piece of paper. Where?
Right there.
Sure.
It says in very scribbled crayon notes that it's very hard to read. I go to father. Father, fight you. And it has like a little drawing of a shark on it.
Wait, what? wait, hold on. Say that again? My mind fucking short-circuited.
It says in very scribbled crayons that is very hard to read. I go to Father. Father fight you. And then it has a picture of a little shark that looks like a kid drew it.
Okay.
It's a giant piece of paper.
No, I get that. I just don't know how to interpret that.
Would you like to show it to the group?
I think the group is a bit busy, dude, with the... What did you say, Angels?
I think we're ignoring the purple worm in the room.
Why are you saying purple worm?
Have you seen how large those motherfuckers are?
Purple rain, purple...
That's actually a good point, because elephants are kind of like the largest land mammal. Or largest land animal, in fact. So that would make sense in this universe.
Yeah, I mean, it's either... Hold on,
Purple Tarrasque?
No, purple worm is gargantuan. The largest it's the largest size category there is, which is 5x5?
Yeah, the only other ones that have the same size category are basically just the Tarrasque and anything you size up extra.
Category size. Yeah, gargantuan is a 4x4. 20 feet by 20 feet or larger. So it's literally the largest creature that exists.
I think a Tarrasque might be bigger.
It might
Maybe
be
taller?
how the fuck do you spell Turass? Fucking French spelling.
TURS. Alright, no, TURASQUE.
TARRASQUE.
Arsk.
I love having dyslexia, guys.
Yeah, I can't spell anything.
Do not ask me. I am the epitome of unable to speak and read or write. So.
Tarrasque. TARRASK.
Hello.
QE.
We're teaching how to pronounce Tarrasque.
It's also a gargantuan, so... And I think purple worms are a bit more common than Tarrasque, so...
Also, Briar, a question that was posed to the rest of the group. Would you all agree that Earth Genasi species are similar to dryad creatures? This was posted by Alex.
See, I'm gonna say no, because okay, this is probably gonna be violently ignorant, but Earth Genasi are like really, really varied in how their species ends up looking and stuff like that. Like if you look at the guy from Critical Role, I can't remember what that character's name is right now, but it's the guy that has like this green gemstone skin and his head is like cracked open like a geode. Like that's an Earth Genasi. That's an Earth Genasi. Rotsvas is an Earth Genasi.
They're more about the dirt than the plants part of the
They're about the dirt and the plants. Like it's more of how their species looks, while dryads are usually tied to certain trees.
Austin, Texas?
No, I think it's Ashton, actually. I think that's his name.
Yeah, that's the name.
It's Ashton. Okay, I'm really sorry for that. I'm
you
back.
all know that evidently Houston, Texas is like the #1 city for surviving a zombie apocalypse?
It is, and I hate it. I fucking hate Houston, Texas. Please, let's stop talking about this and get back to the purple worm in the room.
Okay, we're getting back to the purple worm in the room.
All right.
Previously, Kogan saw this giant paper on the floor, and this is happening right here.
Okay, what's happening?
You all are trying to subdue a purple worm, and there's a giant piece of paper on the floor.
Okay.
Hacker's just gonna pick that up but not read it in this current moment. Again, for later. So, Felix. What in all mother's name are you?
Felix has kind of started to calm down, and her wings have started to, like, quit knocking shit over. But she's still in her radiant soul form, and she's quit struggling against Naraya as well. Naraya, you can kind of feel that her breathing has gotten quite wheezy and fucky. And the glow from both of her eyes and her tattoos that are just covering her body at this point are starting to flicker a bit as the adrenaline starts to wear off.
Lumi's gonna let go of her wing. Just she's calming down. We're good.
The sunset wings kind of like fold in on themselves, and for a moment they kind of hover in between, either folding up against her back or wrapping around Naraya. And eventually they kind of like, one wraps around Naraya and the other just kind of droops a little bit.
There you go. I've got you. He's gone. You're okay.
He was lying.
There we go.
Wasn't he?
Yes, he was. That's why I tried to stop you. But you did what you did because it's what you felt you had to do. That can't be helped, and that's okay.
Kind of leans her head down as she puts her forehead up against your shoulder. And then she kind of... The glow from her tattoos and her eyes fades, and I will stop using Radiant Soul. And the wing comes back around from wrapping around Naraya, and both wings kind of meld back into her body, and they form these quite beautiful winged tattoos that just stretch down her arm. Her white shirt has been ripped down the back, and anybody who's standing behind her can clearly see that there's a shit ton of like whipping scars and like just old scars, some flatter, some puffed up, that are covered by tattoos. And she's blatantly ignoring Kagan right now, so you might have to ask her again.
Yeah, Kagan's gonna just quickly take a look at the piece of paper, raise an eyebrow, fold it in half, and stuff it into his pocket. Then he's gonna say again,
It's a very big piece of paper. You're gonna have to fold it multiple times.
Yeah, he starts folding it as he speaks, completely serious. So, what are you exactly? If you don't wish to tell us, then that's fine with me, but I feel the question should have been asked in any case.
She kind of opens her eyes a bit, and she turns her head, picking it up off of Naraya's shoulders. Asima.
Asha, what?
Asima. Angelic beings.
Yeah, what about them?
She's gonna turn and look at you again and go, That's what I am, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
She kind of like straightens up and looks at Ansel. You what?
What, was that a secret this whole time?
Hansel?
Did none of you notice that, really?
I
noticed.
I knew.
How?
We were in a bath together. Did you not smell the ozone coming off of them?
Oh, you're one of those paladins.
There you go.
Yeah, apparently to some people we smell like ozone, like You know that smell in the city that's near, like, some of those plants that make, I don't know, fuel or something, and it's a really sharp smell? I guess. I don't remember.
Similar to a lightning strike.
Yeah, that's probably a way more accurate description.
Yep.
Well, that's the first purple worm taken care of. He turns his attention to Rotwas. How about you? Mentee? Is that what Sigmund said?
He was my mentor, yes. And Ross was kind of turned his head slightly back to the fucking hole in the side that he flew out of. And looks back at Kagan.
Well. And what was that shouting match between the two of you? And what language was that?
Celestial. Native tongue of Asimars, usually learned by religious people.
Yes. As I was to succeed him, he taught me. Personally. And he kind of looks back at Felix.
She's kind of looking up at you from... She's still kind of leaning on Naraya a bit, but she's looking at you. Not murderously right now, but it is very much a I do not trust you, I want you gone type look.
And he looks back to Kagan. To put it short and leaving out a lot of the details. She was once part of the church. He wanted her back. One of the many tasks he had given me. The primary one being the pools, and the pools giving me the primary task of the monolith.
She narrows her eyes at you. So you were going to take me back?
He looks back at her. Up until now, I didn't even know it was you. And by the time we were done with the monoliths, who knows? Now, and then I look back at the hole, and now I'm not even sure I can take you back to anything. I don't even know what he needed you for. All I know is that he wanted you.
Well, I think we can say things simply here that no one is going to return to Sigmund Kraus. I almost said it.
No, fuck a literal Freudian slip.
Oh my god. Felix will look over at Kagan. No.
Bless you.
I will.
Bless you again.
Thank you.
You will what?
I'm coming back. Gotta get my brother out of there. Lying if he was, I still need to get him out.
I wouldn't trust anyone in his care.
That much is certain, but I feel like that is one of the many things that we need to put on the list. We're on our way to the capital. We still need to talk to, well, our employer. We have to get our money because we have things to pay off.
Don't recommend that.
Why not?
Felix will kind of push herself into a chair, and she will sit with her elbows on the table and like one hand pushing her hair back and kind of staring at the wood grain. knowing him, Sigmund was many things, but he was never exactly one to fabricate things. If he says that the Empire's now after us, I don't exactly doubt him.
This
Returning-
is coming from this. Sorry.
She kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
This is coming from the same man who, well, said he was going to torture your brother.
People keep
Was
bringing
going
that
to
up,
do
yeah.
everything for revenge. I do not think lying would be above such means.
And do you
If he
think
will do
peacefully
anything.
giving us our payment and letting us go on our way is something the Empire would do? The people that clearly cheated you to get your land, the people that have imprisoned her mother, trying to attack
no.
his kingdom.
Oh no, they're 100% going to try to force us to bring it back there. But that's not to say that we can't stall for time. We can say, yes, of course, we are going to the next monument right this second. And we dilly-dally.
How much interaction have you had with the Empire, Kagan?
Oh, he gets this 1,000-yard stare for a second. More than I would have liked to.
Then I think you know exactly what they're going to do the minute we step off the train in the capital.
Gonna try to capture us.
That's a good point.
Fabricate some crime, put us all in handcuffs, get us all to agree to go into the monolith again, and if we die, they'll fabricate some story that we were heroes serving their country.
Can I roll a general intelligence, or could I roll an intelligence-based insight just based on the previous knowledge I have of the Empire and
History,
previous
probably.
experience? Well, it's part history and part my own experiences with the Empire.
You just
want
want to see if Kagan would know what the Empire would do with him?
Well, more
Or-
simply that this would be a plan of action for well, us
Yeah.
if we were to return.
Yeah. Insight check.
So, all right, using wisdom. All right.
Quick question, Magnus. Would I know of any torturing of Felix's brother?
No. So
Okay.
what you know about Fenrir is he kind of did a lot of it to himself. Like he starved himself and hurt himself a lot of times.
Okay.
Well, it's a 4.
Yeah, you think what Felix is saying sounds pretty reasonable. That sounds about right for them.
Well, what do we do then? Because, well, the Empires have all things that we want back. For one reason or another.
They're not going
have
to give
a-
them back.
I have a possible suggestion.
I'm all ears.
What?
I'm assuming we want to evade capture, right?
Yep.
Would certainly
Lovely.
be a better idea.
I'm gonna start having a look around. Like, I'm gonna start moving towards the storage room up here. I'm gonna see if I can find any. Well, I best be forward with it. I'm gonna see if I can find any explosives. I can.
Fiddle hears explosives. And he
I'm
runs
going-
up to you.
Why are you
Did
trying to
you
find
say
explosives?
Fiddle. Oh, great. I
have explosives.
was so worried that you'd fallen out of the train.
Why are you looking for explosives?
Always have explosives.
Well, here's my thinking. We, to put it politely, disembark. I set a timer on the train with the explosives so that by the time it rolls into the station, it's just about ready to pop. Should give them enough reason to stop looking for us if they assume we're dead.
Well, on the
I
contrary.
can't die. So
That seems like
I
a
gotta go back
lovely
to the
idea.
university.
However, I would like to, reiterate something. My mother's in jail.
Yeah.
Felix is going to turn and look at Lumi and lean a bit forward. Listen, I don't want to shatter your naive illusion of the world, but as I've been saying, they're not going to give her back. They have her as leverage. You came back from the monolith, same as the rest of us. They are going to use her against you. If they think that you are dead, chances are they're either going to let her go, or they're going to give her an incredibly light sentence because they don't need her anymore. Does that make sense to you?
For what it's worth, Lumi, we'll have a better time breaking your mother out if they don't think we're still alive.
My mother still has a business to go back to.
I know.
Kid, do you not get this? They will ruin you. And her. They ruined my circus, they will ruin her business.
Best thing we can do right now is escape capture ourselves, and then we'll have our best opportunities to help the others that they have taken from us. Okay? Our best shot at getting your mother out of any sort of captivity or whatnot isn't getting ourselves into captivity too. In fact, we'd probably be better off of continuing to evade capture and then breaking her out ourselves. Does that sound reasonable to you?
I agree with the first part, but the second part would still ruin her nonetheless.
Okay, that's fair. I definitely can understand that. But you agree that we need to avoid capture ourselves, from the sounds of things, right?
Yes, I agree.
Wait a minute.
Do you have any?
Wait,
Yes?
hold on. You're a druid. You can do the whole shapeshifty magic, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have 4 disguise kits in my bag right now, as well as I can cast Disguise Self. Maybe we don't have to blow up the train?
Ah, finally somebody mentions it. In fact, that's the best idea we could have right now. Think about it.
There's a shit
But
ton
I
of
want
nuns.
to blow up the train!
Okay, shush. But there's a shit ton of nuns back there. All I'm saying is we yoink a couple religious robes. I use the disguise kits on the people who can't cast Disguise Self. I change my appearance, as I do quite often. We hop a train, and... Where did that bastard say the next monolith was?
Don't recall him mentioning.
He did. I
did.
Memory.
started with a K. It's some city I've been to before, but I can't remember the fucking name. Magnus, where did he say?
I was gonna say, Magnus, please help.
He said it's outside of outside of Olerin, which is the capital of the Vidine family.
Okay.
Would you like to make a history check on the Vidine family?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Go ahead.
History. Oof. I rolled it with disadvantage. Can we just take the first one, please?
Yeah, you know that they're the most beloved family, that they're great people, that if you go to them, they'll probably help you out.
What was the town's name again?
Ollerend.
It was Ollerend. Oh, that's good. Ollerend. I remember Ollerend. We went there like 3 years ago on one of the better trips. I think I got blackout drunk that night. No, not drunk. Fuck. Stop that,
also has an
rewind.
airplane.
I think I got high as shit that day. Look, I think if we hop a train to Ollerand, I think that royal family might be willing to help us out.
It would give me a chance to fetch my belongings from my, well, soon-to-be repossessed house.
Well, there you go. We disguise ourselves, hop a train to Ollerand, keep a low profile, and she kind of like looks over at Piddle. Keep a
Hey,
low
I'm
profile.
going back to the university. I can't come with you.
Thank God. Keep a low profile, hop a train to Ollerand, we go to the royal family, ask them for help, possibly protection. And then once we get there, we can see if we want to do the monolith again. Hell, even disguising ourselves might help us get some information about what they want from us while we wait for the train.
That's some good thinking.
I just want to say, wild shape isn't permanent.
Yeah, it's not permanent, but it'll at least get you on the train, wouldn't it?
True.
Exactly. I'm not saying we change our fucking appearances for the rest of this little journey we're gonna have together. I'm just saying we hide ourselves enough amongst the religious nutters back there. Hide ourselves enough. Get on the train to Ollerand. After a couple of hours, we can take our disguises off and we can be ourselves again. We just need to get out of reach of the capital.
More importantly, that bit about the explosives. It's going to be a no-go on those unless you all want to put more of a target on our backs.
Exactly.
Because think about it for about, 10 seconds. How do they find us right now? Both Shark Guy and whoever, the religious group was were able to target us pretty easily on a moving train. Right down to the cart that we were in. Yeah, that guy.
Hagen, you hear Shark Guy, and you remember the giant piece of paper.
Do I see? I assume he's like out. Where do I hear him from?
You just remember the giant piece of paper with the shark that was on it.
Yep. No. Okay. Well. Yeah. He'll take out the piece of paper. Speaking of that shark, and he starts unfolding this big ass piece of paper, and he turns it towards all of y'all.
I didn't know you were an artist. Lovely.
I'm not. I found it
No.
on the floor.
It's in,
What does the paper say?
It's in very badly written crayon. It says, "I go to father. Father beat you up." And it has a picture of a shark on it. A very cute shark that looks like it was drawn by a child. Felix, would you like to make a history check?
Yes, I would. I would absolutely. Another 18,
Felix.
let's go!
You know that Finsel's father was the dawn of this family. And he currently resides, his operation resides in Ollerand.
Fuck, that might be a slight problem for me. And you. And she kind of looks over at Ansel.
Yeah.
Something
that
we can deal
shark
with
guy?
later.
No. They should hear about this. That shark guy, he's... Number one, he was after me for not paying a debt, and then he kind of beat him up, and she gestures at Ansel. He kind of beat up him. I burned his friend. So we should probably be careful of that, because his father might not be very happy, and his father may or may not be running that mafia that wants my money.
Don't worry, I can just smooth talk that shark the next time I see him. Anyway, back to the point I was making.
You don't have a silver tongue.
You could use a bronze tongue with that shark. He's really stupid.
He
Anyway.
really is.
As I was saying, if they were able to find us right down to the cart that we were in and target us, what do you think that implies about the capital? Or the Empire? Clearly they must be using scrying magic to identify where we are. So if they know that we know that they know where we are by setting off an explosion, they'll be hot on our tail even more. At least right now, they're probably still trying to keep on the down low. maybe they don't know that we know that they know where we are. Does that make sense? So yes, let's keep it discreet so that they keep it discreet. Because if we set off an
Very well.
explosion, they'll know that we know that they're onto us.
So what about you, Rook boy? And she turns and looks at Rotsvas.
He will look at Felix, tilt his head a little bit. Whatever gets me into the next monolith.
Going to
If we
disguise you as a fucking egg. Anyway. Alright. Well, looks like we're disguising ourselves. Kagan, you're the one who knows about land and distance and shit. How long do you think we have until we reach the capital?
What's my guess? DM.
About an hour.
About an hour.
Then we better work quickly then. Come on. Let's get those robes and that disguise kit.
Let's do that.
Would we like to do a time skip where I explain what happens?
Please. I really don't want to have to roll for all of that. That is going to be really
Somehow,
annoying.
The nuns have slept through this, and you have somehow successfully stolen the robes off their sleeping bodies.
They don't have an extra pair of robes in their package? Like, they don't carry an extra set of clothes?
We're just gonna strip a bunch of
Okay.
nuns.
Yeah, so
In their
now they're
sleep.
down to their undergarments, sadly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And they're
Mage hand for
still
the win.
asleep. Are they dead? I don't know.
I hope not.
Would you like to check if
No.
they're
Oh,
dead?
fuck!
No, I don't want to know. I
Okay.
don't want to know.
Okay,
I'm gonna check
anyways,
because I'm concerned.
Weird they were.
anyways, describe all your disguises.
Ah! But now, fuck you.
I don't fucking. Okay, so you said they were like dressed like nuns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Kagan,
god.
how are you gonna dress us as nuns?
Felix
So
puts boots on Kagan.
No. Here's what's gonna happen. Kagan is gonna make it look like he's pregnant.
Oh my
That's
He's
god!
8 feet tall.
That's the
None.
That's the yes. Hey, maybe they didn't take his fucking vow of celibacy.
A pregnant,
Okay,
bearded
good point.
man.
No. I'll have like a like a face covering.
Okay.
Pumpkin's
So
also
we're going
8
like
feet
full
tall.
abaya type shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah,
alright.
exactly.
All right.
I'm just gonna put on a helmet that covers my face and pretend to be a guard of a religious order.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have just done that, man.
No,
Okay.
I can't because I don't have clothes that look
It's
like a guard.
really funny though.
I have a disguise kit. And my thinking is that Naraya is known, especially in the city area. Like her face is identifiable. I don't need to hide my face if I just disguise it, because if I don't look like me, someone who people know the face of, that's fine. I'm
Yeah,
good.
they're all throwing my fucking plan out the window. I'm sad. We stripped nuns for nothing.
Hey, I'm like a fucking nun.
Okay, cool. Felix
Don't
and
worry.
Kagan will be the nuns.
An 8 foot tall
Lumi's
nun.
gonna be like, okay, which one of you guys want a pet and what type
They're
of pet?
orc nuns. Don't be racist.
What can you
Felix.
wild shape
Oh.
into right now, Purple?
So she's level 4, so she's got some pretty big things, but I'm thinking more of like cat, frog, lizard,
At
rat.
all? Go
Copy.
into a bird.
Maybe just a
Bird?
copy
I
of your
don't think-
fox.
She could, yes. I'm asking what pet, so it makes
Oh.
it easier. Because 2 people with a fox, 2 foxes might, be able to just finish.
I don't know, for a
It's a
religious
match.
order, 2 matching snow white foxes might make sense.
That's actually really cool. Please do that. Well, me and Kagan
Okay,
will
yep.
both have cool white foxes.
Okay. Well, Lumri's also gonna get down and be like, Winter, you're going to listen to Felix? Because
Fuck yeah.
we still don't have, you probably still don't have a good
idea with that dude yet.
All right.
So
Felix looks like a nun. She
me
has
get this
even
straight.
used prestidigitation to turn her hair into this like deep brown color, and she looks a lot like Fenrir right now. So Rotsvos, have fun with that. She looks a lot like Fenrir as she dresses in those like nun robes and takes off all like the clown makeup and shit.
Wait,
by
let me
the
get
way,
my head
doing
around
this-
this. You have Kagan, who is an 8-foot-tall pregnant nun,
Yep.
Yes.
and
Don't be racist.
okay, and you have Ansel, who's pretending to be a knight, but with the same armor that he has on and the cape still.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Noraya, who's doing just disguising
fair,
themselves.
I just said I didn't have to disguise my face.
Okay.
It was kind of.
Wear the robes. Wear the robes. For the fucking robes.
I am gonna nun up,
Yes!
but I am also gonna just go to, like.
Nun up or shut up.
Oh, I am nunning up. I'm fucking nunning
okay.
up.
You have Lumi, who's just another fox. Makes sense. Okay. What are you gonna do with an Earth Genasi?
Well, I'm just gonna turn to him and go, hey man, I can just shave you and chuck some disguise on you. Like we can, you can just also be a nun if you'd like. We can just chuck some makeup on you. Come on, it'll be easy.
Are you asking Rotsvos that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who you're talking to? Okay.
Okay.
The Earth Genasi.
I'm not even. I don't have a beard.
Okay, even better.
Kagan.
There you go.
Your hair.
Oh, my apologies. No, I didn't mean his hair. No, I was
mean
just
his hair.
confused. Oh no.
That stays on.
Disappointing.
We're wearing nun robes anyway, so it'll be covered up. I'll just chuck some disguise on you. Do you want it's easy enough that way. Then we're an actual group and we don't have this weird outlier thing that's gonna draw more attention to us. If we are all walking
Looks
around
over
together.
Transel.
No. Ansel being a lone guard, that kind of that's one thing.
Wait, can I turn Ansel's cape into a different color with prestidigitation? Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn his cape.
Rotsvos will also nun up.
Nice. What? Kagan, DM, what's the color of like the religion of the Empire? Like, what's that color? Is that like a red or a purple? Like, what am I working with here?
The Empire doesn't really have a religion.
God fucking damn it! What's Numbra's color then?
Numa's color is like a deep purple.
Okay, then I'm gonna turn his cape into a deep purple.
Okay.
Purple all around.
Yeah. And then Rotsvos is a nun. Okay, so we just got a bunch of nuns. One of them's pregnant. Ooh! We can tell people that the pregnant nun is a virgin birth.
Oh my god.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
That's such a good
No, we can do that. It would be a great way to just be like, okay, out of the fucking way, we got, it's happening again, folks. Move out of the way.
That's gonna pull too much attention. That's gonna pull way too much attention.
Really funny.
Oh, Kagan, did you want to figure out what that medicine check told you?
Yes, I want to know if the nuns are alive or not.
So you hold up your fingers to the nun's mouth, and they're no longer breathing, but they don't have any marks on their necks or anything. So it appears they suffocated from something.
Oh, they just threw a pillar over their faces. Oh god.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Watch the Capitol pin that on us.
Kagan is gonna pray for them.
I'm betting you money they can pin that on us.
And Piddle just goes, "Do you want to hide a dead body?"
No.
I will destroy you.
All right. Calm down, then, Mary.
I do a bark at Piddle. It's like, fuck you.
All right. What happens when we get? Oh, all right. Sorry.
Noraya's gonna turn to Piddle and say, "This train runs on a combustion engine, right?
It's
like a steam-powered coal engine."
Yeah, it's a steam engine.
Cool. Don't worry about the bodies; they're good.
No.
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 I know
You
exactly
just-
what you're doing.
Bones don't burn
Magnus?
that low.
I feel
Magnus,
like
question.
it's more respectful than just leaving them, right?
Magnus, question.
Yes. Okay.
What is your rules about speaking while druid shape? I'm asking DM before anybody says anything, because I want to know if I can bend
only
the rule.
talk to people who can talk to animals.
Fuck!
Get wrecked.
Yeah, you're
No,
just
Lumi's
you're an
gonna-
animal.
Yeah, I know she is, but there's a person who has gone missing since we got on the train that is now sparked Lumi's brain, just like,
Valence has been missing since we got out of the monolith. I don't know.
no, the
No?
dude
talking
who
about
opened
Piddle.
our boxes.
He's dead.
Oh,
that dude.
right.
Yeah, Lumi's gonna
Yeah,
like
he's
go over
here.
and Fox and like start scratching on that door, just like
He's gonna
trying to
peek
get
his head out.
attention, please.
He's gonna peek his head out and go, "Hello."
Did somebody fall down the well? Oh, him.
And Lumi's
man,
gonna give me a
you should
gesture, just like, are you
go.
serious?
Oh, right. I gotta teach you how to open Ingrams.
That is not his
Please
voice.
I forgot what it
It
was.
was Ingram. I teach you how to
Ingram.
do an Ingram.
Yes, I showed you how to do Ingram.
There you go.
It's
Yes,
okay.
now I
You
remember.
can do the other one. That's fine.
Ingram.
All right,
You
cool.
want to learn how to do Ingram.
Yes, but also, buddy, you should probably, once you've done that, you should probably just like sort of jump out. A lot's gonna happen very shortly.
But,
Ma'am?
but my shop.
Bring it with you. It's fine.
Okay. He presses a button and the entire room just disappears.
I
And
fucking
it
knew it.
gets into like
What?
a briefcase. He goes, "Okay, I teach you how to do Ingram. You have to say Ingram."
Oh, cool. Thank you. That's pretty straightforward.
All
I
right, you
appreciate
have to
that.
say it. You have to say it.
Oh, Engram.
Okay, he pushes his finger up against your head, and you now know how to unlock the Ingrams.
But he used beam thoughts into your fucking skull.
Vulcan mind meld.
And he goes, "Okay, I go now," and he disappears in a puff of smoke.
That man's
Oh.
frightening.
And
Oh,
Lumi's
oh,
nodding her
fuck.
head, just like, mm-hmm.
We know too many people that can just disappear.
Felix will look
Ah,
over
but
at
he
you and
disappeared
kind of
in a
narrow
puff of
her eyes
smoke.
and then just look back.
So,
Well,
All right, we're disguised.
now I can now say shit again.
All right, so when we get to the train station, what happens there, DM?
You all pull up. The train pulls up, and you hear
okay,
cheering.
pull up.
You just hear a bunch of cheering outside. Like, yeah! Woo! Let's go!
I like it how it's cutting him out like violently.
Yeah.
It doesn't like my cheering.
It really doesn't, which is
It's
sad
every
because it's
time you-
beautiful cheering.
Every time you
Yeah.
cheer, it sort of just puts you in a can.
Yeah, but there's you can tell there's like a welcoming party going on.
Oh shit.
There's like a bunch of clapping, streamers going off, like fireworks and everything.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Alright, straight faces, we are not ourselves. We are nuns with a pregnant nun and 2 white foxes. Alright, let's... And Felix, like, does the whole, like, actor thing where she, like, pulls her fingers in front of her face and goes, "Ooh." And she, like, becomes this nun.
Would you all
Yeah.
like to step outside the train?
Yeah,
Yep.
Karian
Sure, I'll
follows,
lead the way.
Felix
as
Okay.
a guard.
Lumi
These
is
people-
glued to Kagan right now, just...
They're still cheering, and you can see what looks to be like the Empress's guards themselves. They're all very fancy looking, and they're still cheering. And then they see you all come out, and they go, "Huh? What?" And it falls dead silent. And you hear murmuring. They're like, "Is that the right train?
Keep your
Sometimes the
heads
train-
down. Heads down. Don't look at anyone.
Maybe they're still on there. We'll just wait a little bit, right, guys? Let's continue cheering. Yeah, let's go."
Just one guy addressing the entire train station.
Oh my
That's
god.
what my That's what like my mental image is. Just like
It's
one guy
Pill's
like,
brother.
okay, folks.
He's so proud of
Pill's
having
brother.
driven them.
Sorry, just so we don't have Piddle with us. I would like to say that I've told Piddle to once we've left the train, immediately just depart it.
Okay, he's gonna do that.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, are you guys gonna walk past these people?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Felix is gonna like gently tap Ansel's shoulder and like motion for him to come closer.
The guards kind of look at you a second, and they look at the 8-foot tall one, like very suspiciously.
He's like hunching his back a little bit.
And one of them puts a hand on the 8-foot tall one's shoulder and goes, "Hold it. Which order are you
You hear
all
the
from?"
fox just like slightly growl, just like,
Numa, it's Numa, say Numa, say Numa.
He can't say it. He's not saying anything because if he were to speak, it would be too low.
Felix turns and she looks at the guard. Oh, good sir, we're from Numa. We're just trying to get to what the fuck is that town called again? DM?
Olerin.
Olerin?
We're just trying to get to Olerin. It's for a missionary trip.
The guard looks really confused at you, and he goes, "Well, that's the complete opposite way from Ilthmar."
I know, we had to pick up our friend here. She's just joined the order.
Okay, what's wrong with the 8-foot tall pregnant one?
Oh, I'm sorry. We cannot discuss that with you. It is private church business, sir. If you
Roll
would
a
like
deception check.
Okay.
Vow of silence. Vow of silence.
Vow of silence. Oh, okay. I'll mention that at some point. Please. Just
let's just
normal
say,
deception, right?
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I see. You religious folk.
Yes.
Yes, of
let's
course.
just say, sir, that her height and her pregnancy is a blessing from our gods.
Are you saying this is what's it call it? A miraculous birth?
Oh,
Sir?
no, sir.
With all due respect, she is a holy figure, and we would highly appreciate you stopping questioning it.
All right, get out of here. We're waiting for
Thank
the
you,
news to return.
sir. Have a blessed day. And Felix makes a little, like, holy symbol
hold
with
a
her
minute,
hand.
Hold a minute.
And
Were the heroes on that train?
heroes.
Yes, the
What
ones
heroes are
that
you
conquered
talking
the
about?
monolith.
The monolith. Oh, those heroes. They jumped off in the middle somewhere. You might want to go about, like 100 kilometers that way. And she points back towards where the train came from. There was
As
quite
it's
a lot
currently
of
leaving.
banging. And she, like, points at the hole in the train. I would just be careful. They probably
The
blew
guard
that
kind
hole.
of gasps and like speaks into his wrist something, and then all the guards just flock off.
Flock off. All right, children, let's go get our tickets to Olerin now.
Kagan nods.
I walk along with them.
Are you gonna approach the train receptionist?
I am. Yes.
Hello, welcome to the train station. How can I help you?
Hello, kind person. We are from the Order of Numa, and we're trying to get to fucking shit Olerin.
Oh, yep.
We're trying to
Going
get
to
to
Olerin.
Yes.
Olerin, you say? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. We got a 1 p.m., but the 1 p.m. line tends to run a bit late. We got a 3
What time is it
p.m.
now?
line. It's around noon.
Okay.
We got a 4 p.m. line, but that's also kind of late. Then we got the 7 p.m. line. That one's always on time.
You know what, good sir? We would like to take the 1 p.m. train, even if it is
Did
just
you
a
call
little
me
late.
sir? Can't you see my luscious locks?
I apologize,
Sir.
ma'am. Sometimes the heat gets to my brain.
If I may, that is a very strong thing to suggest we should assume what you like to be referred to by. We do apologize nonetheless.
Fair. I'll take your word on that. So you're all trying to get to Olerin.
Yes.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Everybody?
Everyone who's
Everybody
talking to this
was
person.
perception checking.
A 7!
not really
Felix
talking
knows
about-
this
I'm
is
just-
nothing!
I'm just standing there. Well, I'm listening to them, but I'm not like speaking to them.
Kagan,
22.
you can Kagan and Noraya, you can see a dark figure in the background
Oh fuck.
with a gun just
Oh fuck.
up against this person's
With a
head.
gun?
Yeah.
Just pointed
Are
at
they
this person, he
looking
said.
towards? Are they like
Yep,
looking
Not at you,
us?
at the retrained person's head.
Yeah.
And they go,
Ah,
I strongly suggest take the 4 p.m. one.
The 4 p.m. Well, you know what? We do have a bit to get to in the city, so you know what? Yes, we will take the 4 p.m. train. Are there any exemptions from ticket prices for us religious folk? Possibly a senior
Oh.
discount.
Yes, it's a 10% discount.
10%. She's gonna turn and look at everyone and just be like, "We're the person in charge of our funds. Please pay the nice woman."
I
Kagan
walk
starts.
forward.
Okay.
We both walk forward with the guards.
Yeah, we-
right.
No, I'm not a guard. I'm a nun.
He's a pregnant nun.
I s-
It's
I'm
a pregnant nun.
But I carry the funds.
Oh, okay.
I start pulling out my coin purse.
Just go, wow, you're quite large for a nun.
The Kagan nods.
a
Ma'am,
blessing
she
from
has taken a
God.
vow of silence. She cannot respond to you.
Oh, I see. She got the god in their throat or something. I don't know. what's
Yes,
about that
quite.
religion.
Kagan is fuming at the misrepresentation of his fucking religion.
All right, how many tickets is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will be 5 with 2 pets. We have a holy
Yes.
foxes with us.
Okay,
God,
do they
just feeding even
urinate?
harder.
Do they urinate at all on stuff?
No, they are quite trained.
Okay, if they urinate, that's gonna be a 5 gold urination fee.
Understandable,
What-
of
what is-
course.
For what it's worth, sir, look at that fox and tell me that it is capable of being taught to teleport your piss away spell.
It's not my rules. It's just the.
Not
and
gonna
you can
lie.
s-
And let me tell you, sir, it's surprisingly easy actually. So they have been
Kagan-
trained to do that.
Kagan and Noraya, you can see the figure just pressing their gun further. They're going, oh, never mind. There's no price. It's all free for today. Here's your tickets.
Oh, why,
thank
thank you. You're so kind. And she will.
Yep.
Felix will take the tickets.
Yep. Please just, get along loud now.
Of course. Have a nice day. And
Yep.
Felix will kind of rush everybody away.
You can
you
all
very
see
much,
this person
kind
just started
strangers.
sweating profusely.
Thank you very much, kind strangers.
Yep. It's just me in
Can-
here.
Can
Just
I
me.
can I do a sniff test of like?
A sniff check. It's a sniff check.
A sniff check?
Can I do a sniff test?
Are you sniffing for familiar scents?
Yes.
Okay.
Do. Sorry. So would it be perception or perception?
Perception, yes.
Please. I don't. Hold. There we go.
Their perspiration is too sweaty. You can only smell them sweat.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let me get
it's
a-
currently like noon, and we have until 4 until the train gets there.
Correct.
Fuck.
You want to go visit Big Mama?
Yes. Yes, I fucking
Okay.
do. I
Okay.
trust this
Yeah.
woman.
When we get further away from the train station, Kanga's gonna sort of lean down to Felix and whisper, "That person was under duress. There was someone pointing a gun at her."
Say that one more time. The fucking music is quite fucking with my hearing right now, and I'm like, cannot hear damn thing.
That person was under duress. Someone was pointing a gun at her.
Felix will kind of look over at him out of the corner of her eye and just go, "Oh shit.
The twins are not safe.
Nope, no they are not. Fuck."
Would you all like to make a history check on who else wields a gun?
Yep, I would. I would really like
Yeah,
to.
actually, that'd
Yep.
be great.
It's a -1 for me. Yep. Nope.
13?
You know, I got a +4 and I still rolled a nat 1, so
Okay,
fuck if that
anyone
helps.
above a 12 remembers that Valence has a gun.
Makeshift, so
Felix-
you're gonna do a
Felix is
roll?
going to turn to
Just a
Kagan and
moment.
kind of point at him a little bit and be like, "Balance?"
Could I tell from the gun?
Yes, you can.
Kagan
it
nods.
did look like Valence's gun, yeah.
Kagan nods as he straightens back up.
Fuck. Okay. Well, the Empire's after him too. Fuck, we may have to meet up with the guy again. We have no other choice. The Felix is kind
He
of like
nods
muttering
again.
to herself. Good, he nods. Okay, great. Okay, well, we just keep our weapons close, and if he tries anything, we stab him. Easy.
He nods again.
Any chance we get to that Big Mama area fast?
Yeah.
Are you all going to
What are you
Big
saying?
Mama's?
What are you saying, Lassie?
God. Please actually do that to her, please.
I did, yeah. I
Oh
heard
my
the dog
God,
barking, and I was.
well.
No, you heard a
Fox
fox
barking?
kind of do a. You
I
heard
heard
the
the-
fox little
Yippee?
doing like a growls out of like, keep moving.
I look down at Lumi and I just go, "Oh, what is it? Did somebody fall down a well?"
Lumi is. How close did you get down to her?
I didn't lean down much. I just like looked down at you and did that.
Oh. And Lumi just glares at you with a death stare, like, "Fuck you! I'm going to slap you afterwards."
Kagan is gently patting the very top of your head with like a single finger. Squitch.
Felix will lead everyone to Big Mama's in the, like, shady part of town. And she will, like, gesture for everyone to come in quickly.
Are you all nuns still?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, religious folk.
Oh my god, yes, I love her so much.
I've never seen some of you all before. What can Big Mama do to help you today?
Felix will close the door behind everybody. Does this door have a window?
There's no windows in Big Mama's shop. Big
There's no
Mama's
window-
shop is very private.
Fuck yes. Good. Big Mama's blowjobs, let's go. Alright. She will immediately pull the hood off of her head and do a little bit of prestidigitation as she runs her fingers through her hair, and it goes back to pink. Hello again.
Oh my lord! Felix! I thought I'd never see you again with the Empire and such a big huss about you.
Yep.
Hun! I'm just glad you're alive. And who is all your friends?
Hey,
These are the other people
maybe
they're after.
Try not to yell about
Hey,
it.
these walls are magically soundproofed.
Trust me, Dariah, these walls are violently soundproof. I should know. Listen, do you
Felix,
have, like...
Lumi's gonna walk over, like, pat your foot as, like, questioning, "You safe?"
Felix is gonna look down at you and go, yeah, it's fine. She's incredibly discreet.
Okay. Lumi, out wild shape, she's going, "Oh."
That fox is a person!
Yeah, she's a druid. Listen, Big Mama, can we stay here for a little bit? Like, we really need to keep it on the down low. You know how the
Yeah.
Empire can get.
Yeah, sure you can. Do you remember Keith?
The bartender. Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
Keith had to relocate. He moved all the way to Ollerand.
They're an Olorant.
Yeah,
Oh,
the mafia kind of shook him up a bit, and he had to move.
okay,
But-
well, luckily for him, we're going to Olorant so I can pay him back.
Oh, are ya?
Yeah.
That's great. They say the air's a lot better there. It's a lot cleaner. It's like
Kagan
this
nods.
place, but a lot better.
Kagan
It
nods.
is.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You know, I'll finally able to breathe without my lungs hurting, but we just need to sit here for... God, it's What, noon now? We need to wait here for like 3.5 hours, and then we can leave.
Oh, yeah,
Are you all right
sure,
with that?
I'll close the shop. She goes over and just locks the door.
Bless you. You are absolutely heaven sent.
Yeah, that's what all the people tell me.
All right. Well, and Felix will turn to everybody else. It's gonna be safe here for a bit. Trust me, I have experience here. It's quite safe.
Keg is gonna speak up. Are you sure?
Hagen, I once gave a
Can I get
blowjob to
y'all
at least
something to
3
drink?
different people in that back room. I am quite sure it's safe.
They wouldn't be quiet with that either. I'd believe that.
She will turn and look at Naraya with wide eyes and blushing cheeks like, ma'am.
What?
Well,
I'm just saying, people tend to be loud when they're getting a paying service.
well,
They were
in
paying.
our case, that woman was under duress.
Yep.
Valens was pointing a gun at her head.
Who's
Still.
Valence?
Not
That's
what
who you two were
important.
talking about?
What, Purple?
Yes.
Oh, Lumi's gonna look at you too. He's like, oh, that's who you were talking about.
Yep. So, I'm thinking Valence wants us for his own personal reasons, because the Empire's after him as well.
Indeed.
All
What
I'm
does
saying is if we see him
Valence
again,
do?
we stab him. He showed up uninvited to our little excursion into the monolith, and then refused to even go in with us, and then disappeared when we came back out.
You think it has to do with anything about that missing royal kid, the Empress's nephew or something like that?
Oh, definitely,
Most
of course.
certainly.
Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that
So
kid's a
we're
bit
just going
weird.
to make everyone our enemy.
Felix will turn to Ratsvas and raise her eyebrows. Do you really have any room to talk right now?
Well,
Exactly, that's what I fucking
I
thought.
thought we were up on it myself.
Hey, look at here, Sugars. Big Mama will never be your enemy. Big Mama loves y'all.
Felix will walk up to Big Mama and, like, give her a side hug. Just keep
She's a
yourself
very
safe
good
when we
woman.
leave, alright?
All right, Sugar. You know me. I will.
Good.
Can I get y'all anything to drink? We have tea. We have Blue Donkey. We have Cockadoodle-Doo, which is like that new soda or something, whatever it's called. We have
Water?
Spripton tea. It's like a new canned tea type
Trust
thing.
me, Lumi, you do not want to drink the water in these parts.
Okay.
No, it's
Yeah,
true.
you don't want
It's
to
all
drink the
polluted.
water. We got Dasani water though.
Literally worse than the water here.
Yeah, that's true.
I think tea would be lovely, Mama.
Tea. All right, I'll go get some for y'all. Hot or ice?
Hot for me, please.
Hot for me,
Alrighty.
please.
Hot, please.
No, I do think.
Felix is gonna sit. Is there like any chair? Like, what does the front of this shop look like? Does it look like a shop, or does it look like a quote unquote
It looks
shop?
like a shop.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looks like a shop mixed with a shop. There's some chairs stuff
Okay.
around and like bookshelves of you know what, but also
Porn?
a bunch of supplies and stuff. Yes.
Yes, I fucking love this woman. Felix is gonna sit in one of the chairs and pull out one of her cigarettes, and she's just gonna start. She needs it from the stress she's had today.
Kaga's gonna sit down next to her, lean on the desk. Ugh.
You want a hit?
He looks down at the cigarette. No. I'm good.
Suit yourself.
Don't want to go destroying my lungs just yet.
Oh, but it's fun. It's clearly sarcasm.
He looks down at her. No.
So, I, as Naraya, would like to talk to Big Mama.
All right. Big Mama brings out some tea and a cup of sugar. How many sugars in y'all's tea?
Just the one. Hey, I've just got a quick thing to run by you.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I know we've not interacted much, but I've definitely done jobs in this area and whatnot before. Listen, are you familiar with who Naraya is? You familiar with that protection business, the one that makes all that equipment and
Yeah, isn't that you?
Yeah, it is. Now listen,
Where's your friend, the mad scientist?
we gave him a job to do. Listen, when things die down a little bit, because they're definitely surveilling my shop at the moment. Take this key. I'm going to hand her my spare key. Go through. Oh, you can go through the sewers to get in there if you'd like. I may have dug a back entrance.
Smart.
Get in there. There'll be some equipment in there that'll help you, make this shop a little bit safer for yourself, if you'd like, because they might well come for you.
Don't be talking like that. Don't be speaking of the winging what ifs. Don't be going off thinking that you're gonna die.
I'm not assuming that I'm gonna die, but I am assuming that if they figure out where we are, who we're disguised as, all that business, they're going to come here. And they're going to come for you. And that's my concern.
Alright. Yeah. I got a secret bunker. I prepped.
The secret bunker is a BDSM dungeon.
Everything. Yeah.
Of course it is.
I knew that everything was going to go to shit. But
good.
I trust y'all. Thank you for thinking about my health. But yeah, I think my health's already screwed, if you know what I mean. But I would like to help others with the stuff,
I have a question.
Okay.
What species is Big Mama?
Big Mama is a big half-orc human.
Oh, I love her!
Nice.
Out of character, looks at Kagan. Huh?
Kagan is gay.
I didn't know.
She doesn't know that. So he looks back at Lumi and, he's still wearing everything, so you can't see. But he takes off the hood and gives you a raised eyebrow in confusion.
Yes,
Felix is gonna look at. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. No, you go ahead. There's still doing this bit.
No, you finish that bit because I want to do something funny after that bit.
That's okay. I turn to Big Mama and I just say, yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Because the main thing is that you're taking care of yourself if you're going to be trying to take care of us too. The last thing we'd want is for someone else to get dragged into this and wrecked by Imperial greed.
You know what?
I'm glad to hear that you're safe.
Sweetie? I've known Felix for a long, long time, ever since she was a little bean sprout. And I give my life for Felix. She's such a sweetheart.
Oh,
I've lived a long time. You're all youngins.
Thank you.
Except that big, tall one over there.
Jesus. Are y'all good? Can I do a funny?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Felix is gonna look at Kagan and then look at his quote-unquote pregnant belly, and then she's gonna look up at him with like a smirk on her face because like the fucking nicotine's starting to kick in, so she's like, ah yes, finally. And she looks up at him and goes, so who's the lucky guy? Clearly teasing.
He looks down at Felix. There's not a hint of comedy to respond with in that man.
Does he say anything to her, or she's just looking at her?
No, he just stares at her for a good 5 seconds.
She raises her eyebrows up and down.
Before he says that he looks over towards the wall. The All Mother provides.
Oh.
So it is a virgin birth. Wonderful.
You say that, and Big Mama starts laughing so hard. She goes, oh, sugar. The All Mother's never provided me shit. I provided for myself.
Amen.
Hmm.
The Holy Church of Big Mama.
Let's make it a thing, yeah.
Oh, you said
I'll go.
amen?
What did you say?
I didn't. I couldn't tell what you said, but then I realized you said amen.
Amen.
Yeah, I said amen.
Hey, man.
Magnus, would you
Yes?
consider this 4-hour thing a long rest?
Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
she's got both of her ball chips.
Yay, Felix can do funky shit with her wings again.
You also get them back on short rest.
I know, but it's like kind
I'm-
of nice.
I know. But it's a 4-hour thing, okay? I don't think that's a short rest.
Definitely not. I don't really know if there's anything else I want to do here.
You wanted to
Ansel,
talk
you
to
have something you wanna
Kagan.
do?
Oh, I want to talk to Kagan? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
talk to Kagan.
Yeah, about the fucking when he kicked out the fucking Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, okay. After like a couple hours go by, and Felix has finished like a second cigarette, Felix kind of like wanders over to wherever Kagan is at this point, and she kind of sits next to him.
Yeah, he's still sitting where he first sat down.
Okay, well, she wanders back over then. So you think he's actually dead?
No, not in the slightest bit.
Hmm.
A
But
man who
let's-
wants to
Hmm?
a man who wants to succeed and do anything to succeed. He would not willingly sacrifice himself like that.
Yeah, probably not. You know, I was a little pissed at you about that.
Oh God, am I going robot?
No, you're good on me.
No.
You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Kagan can hear us.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Kagan can't hear us. Oh no.
God.
Oh no. Kagan's gay.
Aw,
Kagan's gay. Kagan's
Hello?
gay. Kagan's gay.
He's having the
Hello?
Am I back?
Are you back?
Hello?
I guess so.
Can you hear us?
You can hear
That's
us?
fine.
I can hear you.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
cool. We can hear you just fine.
Okay, good. Then
Okay.
unroboted.
Yeah, okay, so she kind of looks at Kagan and goes, you know, I was a bit pissed at you about that.
Hmm. How come?
Kind of wanted to kill him myself. Get like some big moment where I like scooped him up and threw him under the train tracks or something, but you know, now that I actually think about it, I think it's a good thing you killed him. Killed with
You know,
air
it's-
quotes, of course.
God damn it, no, not again.
He's fucking dying.
Oh, it just keeps dying where you're talking for some reason.
Welcome.
Do you have that
the cum
5,000
zone.
ping again?
Kagan nods at what you said. You said that I'm glad that I did not kill him for
Yeah.
some.
Essentially.
Kagan nods. How close is everyone else to us?
Please tell me y'all are browsing the porn.
Yeah, what are y'all
Ruby is
doing
not.
right now?
I'm just waiting for a chance to talk with Felix.
Oh, damn it. So you're probably close by.
Is that a
No,
you're not muted.
You're not muted. Oh.
Oh,
We're
Wow.
clowns.
were you muted for a second?
So,
So Ansel will
Naraya
be
would-
close by.
is- oh yep.
Right. Makeshift.
But I'm just waiting to talk with Felix. But Briar's
They're
busy
busy
right
at
now.
the moment. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm having a good time. I got some ice cream. We're good. Y'all are good.
Oh,
Like
word.
ice cream.
Oh fuck yeah.
Well, Kagan would lean a little bit closer and lower his tone so it's not easily overheard what he's going to say next. Well, you know what I am.
Hmm.
And it's not something that happens naturally.
Yeah.
That it is not something that a person should go through. Wanting revenge like that.
I see.
So I wish to free you from that, but clearly I haven't. And
Free
that's
me?
for the same reason why I feel pity for Sigmund.
Wait a minute, hold on. Stop the track, rewind. Free me? Why? I've done nothing but been a thorn in your side since we met.
Yes, well, I had a similar conversation with Lumi. And I realized that when we stepped out of the monolith, that we were most likely going to work together in a more permanent situation. So, instead of simply pushing everyone away and going back to my normal life, which I can no longer do, I had to amend my relationships and actually make this work. So,
It's big of you. I wouldn't have the balls to do that.
yes, well, this is the backup plan. If I still could, I would still leave, but...
Well, if it means anything, which it probably doesn't, but I'm glad you're still here. And I'm glad this little one is still here, and she will... Are you still wearing the robes and shit?
He is not taking off his disguise.
She's gonna lean forward and rub your belly. Clearly using humor to mask pain.
Kagan is just gonna... Kagan recognizes that, places a hand on top of your head, and says, "Sure thing, kid."
That means more to Felix than you will probably ever know. She kind of like freezes for a second, and then realizes that's not a bad touch, and then she just kind of reaches up and pats your hand. Well, this is getting violently emotional, and I don't really do all that, so I'm just gonna go get some tea. Glad you're here. And she will kind of like skitter off, kind of like, what the fuck? Why is he being nice?
Yeah, Kagan smiles as you walk away, and he goes back to reminiscing.
Reading the porn. Sorry.
Sure.
So, Ansel, you wanted me.
Oh.
Good also. Hey.
Phrasing?
Phrasing.
Always in one.
Poor Louis off
That
the
can be
side.
arranged.
You fuck.
You can be there too.
We all could be there.
Team
Say,
Orgy,
Lily,
let's
do you
go.
wanna make this a double date?
Alright.
Oh,
In
don't
serious,
worry about
in
it.
character though, Felix has gone to refill her tea.
Ah, there you are.
Hello again.
Yeah. So, I guess good job keeping it in on the train. Well,
Keeping it
not-
in?
well, I was gonna say not, flipping your lid, but you kind of did do that. But you
I
didn't
definitely
kill-
did.
You didn't kill anybody. That's good.
Is it though? And she like pours her tea.
I'd say so. Listen, I've been down that road once before. Not nearly as severe. I ain't about to pretend like I've been in the same situation as you, but vengeance is a infectious sort of thing. And I could really easily see that guy, what's his face?
Sigmund Kraus?
Yeah, Sigmund. all he could want is to spread that vengeance to you. And, well, it kind of worked.
She kind of looks at him for a bit and tilts her head, and she sets her cup on, like, whatever the teapot's on. And so I don't want vengeance. I don't care. Okay, that's not exactly true. I care a little bit. The only thing that I want is to get my brother out from their clutches.
I know.
I don't care.
The line between vengeance and justice is a very thin one that most of the time people can't help but cross. Now, both of them are going to accomplish basically the same thing. I ain't about to tell you that vengeance is a bad thing. But the end result is, if you let vengeance drive you the whole time, you yourself are going to be a different person by the end of it. Broken. It's never a good thing.
And so I'm already broken. I've lost literally everything. Do you know why I lived here?
No.
She kind of turns as she looks over at Big Mama. That woman and me, we came from a circus that got shut down violently. This thing that I'm doing, this existence, is not great. I'm broken beyond repair, and there's nothing anyone can ever do about it. I appreciate what you're trying to tell me here, and I get the whole paladin, you want to do good and spread good and all that, but I think I'm a little bit too far gone there, man.
This from the person who's still casually drinking tea and holding a conversation about morality.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah. It means I think we have two different definitions of broken. I've seen broken as in no longer functioning as a human being. You're broken as in been through too much pain, can't undo all of it, but, well, for one thing, still got Big Mom. And your brother is still out there.
Can I do something real quick?
Sure.
Felix, out of the corner of your eye, you can see the ghastly appearance of Sigmund Kraus. As he whispers into your ear, "You're becoming just like me, Felix. Broken."
Ooh. Oh, ow. So Felix's whole body is gonna, like, tense up, and she's gonna... the grip on her cup is gonna just bone whiten her knuckles.
You see? Just like that. That's a pretty common thing after severe trauma. Get those pulses of the pain coming back.
No, that's not... What if he did that on purpose? Like...
Oh, he absolutely did that on purpose.
Yes, it's clear he did that on purpose, and she's gonna, like, set the cup back down again and kind of back off of it and go, I think I just heard him.
Like, hallucinated or, like, magically?
I'm not exactly sure. The hallucination thing is definitely not a impossibility. That has happened before, but... Oh god, maybe I just need sleep or another cigarette or something. I don't know. And she's gonna, like, rub her face.
Whether you wanted it or not, Felix, you will complete my goal.
She kind of, like, squeezes her eyes shut and tries to ignore him. You know what? Let's change the subject here. Seriously, was the scent what gave me away?
Oh, absolutely. Well, that, and also, I literally asked you to, like, read Celestial for me, and you just did it.
Okay, fair point. Not many people know that Asimov fluently speaks Celestial. Nor do many people know that we smell like ozone.
Well, yeah, that's one of the things that comes with being a little bit more in tune with nature. Start to understand those things, start to see the commonalities. Come to think of it, I'm not really sure when I started getting that talent. Just started getting kind of good at it. You know, like when you're in a dream and you can like fly in a dream, it just feels ordinary.
I wish I could fly in my dreams. That sounds like fun.
Woman, you have wings.
And I haven't used them in like 15 years.
Okay, still, but like you could just regular fly.
Fair, but think about it though. If I'm flying with my actual wings, I have to like think about things like, oh, if I'm gonna crash, or if I'm gonna hit something, or if my wings are off by a couple of fucking percentages of an angle, or whatever fucking numbers. I hate them. But like flying in a dream, you just go, and if you crash into something, you don't end up with a broken nose and 3 days bed rest.
That's a good point. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I just kind of have a few sort of odd natural skills that I really understood. Just feels ordinary. So yeah, I've known you were an Azamar since we met.
That's weird. And she's gonna pick her tea back up. Is his dicklessness majesty, is he still there, DM?
No.
No? Okay, cool. She's gonna kind of look around for him, realize he's not there, take a deep breath. And so, quick question. How much do you know about, like, the whole Empire royal shit?
Well, not too much. I had a pretty quiet life back home, and I just kind of kept to myself. Didn't really like staying in large communities all that much, and all I did was hang out with Lumi. But then,
You sound exactly like the denizen of Order. Like, really close to some of the shit I've read about him.
Of Order?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was secluded, but plenty of people, druids included, just live out on their own, and it's not all that unusual for, say, like, well, most people in the Oliden Mountain, they just live very nomadic, or not nomadic, they live very private lives, self-sufficient and all that.
The only thing I ever saw of that out region was Olorin, so don't really know much about that, but yeah, sure, whatever. Listen, you go hang out with your girlfriend. I'm going to talk to Naraya for a bit, so, I don't know, go brush her fur or something. And she's gonna pat Ansel on the shoulder, and she's gonna go find Naraya.
Wait, hang on before you go.
Oh god, what?
2 things. 1, remember the second tenet of the Oath of the Ancients.
Oh dear god.
Shelter the light. Yeah, you're getting a history lesson.
Alright, lay it on me then, Professor.
Where there is good, beauty, love, and laughter in the world, stand against the wickedness that would swallow it. Where life flourishes, stand against it and the forces that would render it barren. And, symbolism. It's like your own light. I'm trying to say there's definitely still light in you. You're my friend, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, very sweet. Thank you.
Oh, and the second thing is, Lumi and me aren't dating. She actually doesn't know that I know that she likes me. Keep it on the DL.
He told the bard.
You told the bard, you fucking clown. She looks at you for a second, and she gets a wide grin on her face, and she goes, "Oh, sweetheart, you've just told that to a bard."
Oh, you're gonna you're gonna be mean. You're gonna do something
Mean?
awful. I know you are.
Mean? I would never be mean, Hansel. You think too much of me. Oh, I'm going to play Cupid. And she sticks her tongue out at you, and then she turns and leaves.
I let her leave?
Using my words, I see, Brer.
Indeed. Naraya, where you at?
You dare use
I'm
my spell
in-
against me?
Correct.
Well, Well, I went to go talk to Big Mama, so I suppose I was probably in the kitchen or just coming back from it.
Felix
I
is going to
shouldn't be
intercept
too
you.
far. Yes.
Quick question. How much do you know about the, like, royal family? Just anything about the people that kind of run this place, this city?
Generally, not too into letting other people have money, and generally, oh no, okay. I think I see what you're saying. Is this about the asthma thing?
Yeah, it's about what Kraus said.
Yeah. So
The second, what's his face? Dramamine something. Magnus,
one
help.
of them.
Irwin the second.
Derwin the second. You think he might have, like... She kind of, like, makes a fucking motion with her finger, with her hands.
Yeah.
Are the people, like... You know...
Are you asking me if I think that it's possible that there are people that are his kids other than the royal family?
Yeah, I am asking you that because that's kind of what Kraus was implying, and I'm really hoping that's another thing he was lying about today.
I mean, okay. I am aware that there is a real habit in the royal family and such to host big debaucherous parties and whatnot while pretending not to be the royal family. And I know that because I've snuck into a few because I clean up good. I would not be surprised, given the things that I am aware of from such events, if he had fathered a couple of unknown children. Unknown to potentially the public. Whether or not he knows is another question. If that's what you're asking me, if you think that it's possible that you might be related to them, I honestly would say it's probably more likely than not.
Do you remember that conversation I had with Valence outside of the temple?
I see. He brought that up, did he?
He accused me of coming for him and trying to bring him back or something, kind of. Unfairly, the same thing I kind of accused you of when you told me you know who I was, but...
So he thinks because of, your nature that you're somehow associated with them.
Yeah, I think he thought I was some other member of the family or something. I don't know, but now that he said it and Kraus has said it, it makes me really want to find my actual father, but that alcoholic is probably dead, so...
The way I see it is that either way, there will probably be a way to find out the truth. I mean, we're dealing with, these big fucking haunted rocks that are inflicting flashbacks and knowledge of stuff that we don't and shouldn't know about yet. Like me with your brother's name. It's not unlikely that we could use that to find out. That's my thinking, anyway.
Fair enough.
So ultimately, I feel that even if we can't pursue, like you said, your father, or whatever other form of knowledge we might be able to find that through, I think there's a real chance that we've got other means of doing it now.
Felix sighs deeply and kind of leans up against the wall.
Hey,
It.
I'm really sorry.
About what?
Well, the having to deal with all this, let alone right now.
He kind of shrugs. I mean, things don't usually go my way. Makes sense, I guess. Just kind of wish I hadn't attacked Rock Boy. That doesn't feel very nice.
Yeah. Well, we all do things we regret, don't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, not related or anything. Lumi and Ansel, are they...
She gets a wide grin on her face, and it is the clear grin of mischief. Not yet.
Okay. Do they both know, or is it just crushing?
He knows that she likes him, apparently, according to him. I'm gonna guess she's violently oblivious, so this is going to be fun.
Right, I see. Because I wasn't sure if it was just me or not, so I'm glad that it's not. Good stuff.
It's going to be quite fun.
Gotta love that classic situation of everyone else knowing before you do.
I'm going to make them sleep in the same room. It's going to be great.
That's evil. I love it.
Felix kind of wiggles her eyebrows. Well, that's all I had.
No, that's fair. That's I'm done as well. I don't really have much else to bring up that not everyone should know about, so should we just go back?
Sure. What,
Okay.
go to
No, just in with the rest of them.
Yeah, no,
Just
we've got
relax
an
a
hour
bit.
left. Might as well.
Yeah. Sounds good. Go relax for a bit, finally.
Felix is gonna nod her head and just follow behind Mariah.
Lumi, is there something you want to do?
No,
Okay.
I just looked inside chat. That's all. I didn't
Oh
like
boy,
it.
I gotta see this. I gotta see what's inside chat. All right.
Is everyone done?
Naraya said, we can relax, and that message showed up at there. It's like, uh-oh.
So, you all hear some very loud pounding at the door.
No, Kaga froze on this hood.
Felix will
Luffy's
do the
gonna
same.
quickly wild shape back into a fox.
And Big Mama goes, "Alright, let's not panic just yet. I'll check the security cams." And she gets this magic stone and presses on it. And it's like a screen pops up. And she goes, "Yep, that's fucked." And you see a bunch of Imperial guards outside. "I think they know you're here." And she kind of takes a moment and she goes, "Y'all need to escape. I got a secret hatch that goes into tunnel systems I have set up. It'll take you right to the train station. I'll buy y'all some time."
Wait a minute, you can't stay. You have to come too.
"Nope, sweetie, they'll catch you." And she grabs a shotgun from under the counter and cocks it back. And she goes, "Honey, it's been quite a ride with you, but Big Mama's gonna go out the way Big Mama wants to go out.
Big Mama, no. You have a bunker.
Y'all get out of here. I'll hold them off. Get! Come on, get!"
Kaga goes climb down the ladder.
Felix is going to be quite torn on whether or not to go or to stay and fight.
Felix, I think it's wise we go.
Just leave her here?
Kanga's gonna
Her choice.
Oh. Kanga's gonna call out from the bottom of the ladder. We are no good to her if we're dead or captured.
Sure.
She's also making her choice.
Come on, y'all. They're not gonna last too long out there. You guys gotta get. I'll pull the rug over the hatch. I'll give it long enough.
Felix kind of looks between the hatch and Big Mama, and she curses at Celestial. If they fucking kill you, I will burn them down. And then she will walk towards the hatch.
It's been a pleasure, y'all.
Like,
I'm gonna
So y'all
fucking
go
cry.
down the hatch.
yep.
As
Go
you
down
go
the
down the
hatch.
hatch, she shuts it.
Also
puts the carpet
carry
over.
Winter on my back, because Winter.
And y'all hear, y'all about to get some lead in your fucking faces, ya fucking imperial bitches! And you hear a big blast. And that's all you hear is a bunch of shouting and chaos happens. And we're gonna end this session here.
I fucking hate this! I fucking got killed! Oh god, Felix is gonna feel so guilty for that. Oh my god.
There's a chance she's not dead. You know.
If she's not dead, then she's fucking kidnapped by these fucking pigs, god damn. Oh my
You're
god.
saying there's a chance.
I hope there's a chance. I hope there's a fucking chance.
Oh.
Wow. What an episode. Holy shit.
Woo.
So many emotions, so many fun things. I'm screaming and crying, vomiting, throwing up. Oh my god.
Pissing and shitting.
Pissing and shitting, exactly. Oh my god. Well, that indeed was Asteon, the Third Eye, episode 8, or session 8, or whatever we call this. Thank you all for joining us very much. This was amazingly fun. I had such a great time. I hope you guys had a great time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're probably going to
No.
take about a week off. That way Magnus can, get his brain cells back. I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't know how well that's going to go, but we're going to fucking see. Other than that, I don't really have anything other than, stay safe, eat food, drink water, all that jazzy shit that we influencers have to say.
Stay cool.
Stay cool. Yes, it's too hot.
Yes.
Stay cool.
Don't forget to
As we,
subscribe and like, and subscribe and like and favorite.
Yep. If you like this video, smash that like button in the face and hit that subscribe button to always understand when we got
Smash
new
it.
videos up.
You gotta do the little
Leave
click
comments
noise.
Don't
if
forget
you
the
enjoyed as
bell.
well. You know,
You
your
get the little-
comments tell us that you enjoy it and we'll continue.
Yeah,
I
subscribe.
said before, if you're going to things like PAX Australia and whatnot, go and see. Like I said, I believe it's the Critter Miss panel. My friend Kato Sullivan from Dungeons Doctorates will be hosting that. So go and check that out if you are going. Although, as I said before, I think a lot of you are in America, so I don't think that's going to be nearly as applicable.
Eagle
But
screeched
yes.
inserted here.
Also,
Have a
if
lovely
you're able
week,
to,
folks.
to donate to Briar or like my computer, that'd be good as well.
We do
I got
appreciate
one
it.
more thing.
Hmm?
Analytics say only
Oh my
30% of you watching are subscribed. If you
Okay,
like what
bye,
you've seen,
folks.
go
Good
hit
night.
the
Good night.
Good night.
The joke is over with.